Last time adventuring for the lost mine of Phandelver. We stormed the side of Cragmaw Castle. The goblin threat was apparently quite lax in their sentry duties. That, or else goblins simply don't make good guards. Our heroes rushed straight up to the castle's main chamber where the Bugbear King and his drow compatriot stood in negotiation. But they were ready. Melian had stumbled and shaken loose some stones in the rubble. King Graal's pet wolf had warned of their coming. The drow cursed and made for Gundren in the far corner, brandishing a knife to his throat, but Mr. B charged forth to stand guard over the dwarf at Dr. O's behest. King Graal, the bugbear chief of the Cragmaws, crowed for aid from his charges. In a few instants, the drow was routed and attempted flight while Graal wailed in his chainmail, singeing to death by Brecker's holy words by use of heat metal. 2 hobgoblin reinforcements sought to defend their king, but were much too late. The adventurer's seizure of quick opportunity proved super successful. King Graal perished to his wounds, and even the drow was slain upon the ground beneath Mr. B's giant form. As she died, her face, body, and features began to change. A rubbery, grayish skin betrayed it to be a doppelganger. Not a real drow, and certainly not the Black Spider. With Gundren saved and healed back to consciousness, the band sought to escape with haste before more goblins showed up. But Gundren would not leave without his map. In true dwarven fashion, he stomped back to the room stubbornly in search of his treasure. The rest of the party followed begrudgingly. A priestly goblin in a far window sounded another alarm to more of its kin within, and soon the party was beset by numerous more biting daggers, scimitars, and even a large ugly thing wielding a butcher's blade. They held fast against the tide of green and yellow while Gundren and Dr. O searched the chambers. After a tense minute, the map was discovered stitched beneath Graal's mattress in the sheets. With their treasure in hand, the party thought to leave then, but with no immediate threat or danger presenting itself, the yellow tide was broken. Melian remembered the owlbear imprisoned in a far tower and sought to try and win it over. She left while her friends congregated and gathered their spoils. Dr. O sat inspecting the doppelganger while Viv and Brecker searched the bodies of the slain for use. As Melian returned from the owlbear tower, she decided to take a new route. In doing so, she may have sealed her fate. For that is what brings us to the present moment, where Melian has been found by a pair of new goblins sitting at cards and dice. They jumped quickly to action, and though Melian slew one, the other was of tougher stuff. She quickly yelled for aid, but blackness surrounded her as another goblin poked its head around a corner. In the darkness, she felt a sharp pain stab into her side. The last thing she heard before succumbing to the dulling heat of her wound was Vivacity's voice calling back to her. "Melian, is that you?" And now we are in initiative order, and thus continue from where we last left off. At the beginning of Melian's turn, she succumbs to her wounds, taking a single point of damage. And she is now unconscious upon the ground. Vivacity, it is your turn. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to do whatever I can to find Mel, so let's hope I go the right way.
You do see the black cloud just around the corner. A cloud of darkness.
Okay, I'm going to go that way.
Okay. When you get to here, you see a goblin archer in front of an open doorway, peering down at the ground down further. It notices you and yelps. "Ah!"
I go, in a panic, I go, "Ah!" back at it. Because I'm quite shaken after seeing Mel. Well, I assume I can see her on the ground. Can I see her on the ground? Oh no, she's still covered in the black cloud.
You cannot,
okay.
because there is the black cloud.
But I was not expecting the goblin to be around the corner in any case, so we're kind of matching each other's energy at this point. Is there any way I could possibly sense her? Now, if I cast sleep around the goblin that I can see, would it also include anything that I couldn't see?
Yes.
Huh.
You choose a point, and then it goes everywhere from that point.
I'm worried that I'm going to leave somebody unslept, though. So let me think about this. I want to save Mel, but first I need to see Mel.
Think of how all this works. I can't wait.
Yeah. Think of anything that could help with having a split party. Perhaps getting them back together.
Yell.
Well, I used to have my booming voice ability, but I don't think I have that anymore because I had to switch my cantrip.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like, you mean like thaumaturgy?
Yeah, I had thaumaturgy. I don't have that anymore. Is there? I doubt it. Is there anybody who's within 120 feet of me?
Yes.
That's my ally, other than Melian.
Yes.
Okay. But I have to be able to see them to send a message, right? Or can I just pick up their vibe?
I would allow it because you've kind of formed that bond with your party.
Okay, so who's the closest to me? I'm going to try to seek them out.
Brecker.
Brecker?
Yeah, just seek them out. Kind of probe to your allies.
All right, then. I'm going to try to seek out anybody who's within 120 feet of me and cast message. And I'm going to say, we have trouble. We have trouble. There's a cloud of black smoke, and there's a goblin in here too. There might be more. I can't find Melian, but I'm really worried about her.
Brecker, you hear a voice in your head sounding an awful lot like Viv's, giving warning.
Oh shit.
I'm still broadcasting. Hello. Can anybody hear me? I'm in the southwest part of the tower.
I love that you're just like broadcasting.
I'm just like, anybody. Come on. Can anybody hear me? Anybody? Hello. Roger. Clear. Whatever. Radio things. Radio noises. Radio sounds. Help.
I like the flavor of this. Yeah.
Mayday.
Mayday.
We're going down.
You have in your finger too, so I like to see you just like spinning in a circle, pointing everywhere.
Hello? The goblin's looking at me like, what? What is he doing? Okay.
That's a battle dice I've never seen before.
Okay, so I still have a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then can I do it as a bonus action? Can I?
I don't want you to get hurt.
Okay, this... I don't know if that was probably not going to count as a bonus action, though. I was just like... Can I just try to... Can I just pull out an instrument and start playing? Can I see if I can calm them down with music or something so they won't attack Mel?
Go ahead and
There's a spell like that.
I would say that probably would use your action.
Yeah.
Yeah, because taking it out and actually playing is definitely more than a bonus action. But yeah, it's definitely something you could attempt.
I don't know. Okay, so for bonus actions...
What about playing just as a distraction? Just make lots of noise. I love this.
Melian is just like dying there.
Distraction a bonus action?
Yeah, if you want to make a distraction, go ahead and make me... Let's see. Make me a deception check.
Okay.
Amazing friendship right there.
That was not going to be good enough.
Vivacity quickly pulls out a musical instrument and starts strumming on it. Hey, oh, over here, oh, yay, yay, yay.
I'm just tearing it the fuck up. I'm tearing it. I'm doing my absolute best. I'm playing Pinball Wizard.
My thoughts went immediately to like her trying to do that rendition of like that fast-paced Mexican banjo music.
Yeah. The goblin in front of you looks at you with a queer look, cocking his head to the side a little bit, and then just like shakes his head and lines up his bow on you.
Oh shit, no.
Hey, it
On me,
worked.
that's fine. Shoot me.
Right.
I start to play even worse.
You got all sad and then realized, no, that's what you were trying to do.
I start to play even worse and sing out of key. I'm buying time until I can get some backup here.
Okay, that will take your turn, Vivacity, unless you want to move.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. Mr. Bubbles, anything you want to do on your turn?
I'm following the doctor around.
Okay.
She was harvesting things.
Yes, she was. Dr. Offbay, it is your turn.
Well, so I guess for the record, I'm readying a move action to
Okay.
follow her around. Just
Yeah, so I have you in initiative order, but you're not really like an initiative right now, so you're kind of like free moving around.
Just combine her and me.
Yep.
That works for me, since we're one after the other.
Okay.
We are heading to the wolf. Would I think it's strange that I don't see anybody?
Yes.
Would I though?
You
Yeah.
said yes, just take it.
Yeah, you would think it's a little strange because your group typically kind of sticks together, so splitting up is not normal.
I don't know how many feet I just moved.
15 and a half a square.
So yeah, I would have expected to see them here. A little bit confused on where they went. I'll look up at Mr. Bubbles. He doesn't say anything, so I'll take another couple feet in here. I see Gundren.
Gundren
Nobody-
points. He's like, some of them went running out that way. He points down the hall. Of which you do see Droop.
Oh.
Drew, buddy? Alright, what's happening?
He's
I
kind
don't know
of
how many-
wringing his hands right now. He looks really nervous.
Where did everybody go?
I don't know, but Mom went that way. She seemed to be in a rush. She told me to stay. I don't know what to do.
Mr. Bubbles, come on. I guess I'll use my action to dash then.
Okay.
I don't know how many feet I've gone so far.
This would be 30.
Oh, there's Brecker. Okay. Is everything okay, Brecker?
briefly Brecker immediately nervous, saying, trouble in the southwest tower. Seems like Viv and Melian in trouble. We should hurry.
And then I guess I'll use the rest of the...
I'll hold my hand down towards Droop as we pass in case he wants to climb up.
He climbs up.
Aw, yeah.
Is that all my movement?
Got
Nope,
another
you have
rider.
10 feet left.
Which, like, I'll kind of look at him. Which direction? I'm
Southwest.
directionally disinclined. Southwest. I assume that I need to go down this rubble right here, south of me? Or is there
There's a curtain in front of you.
And you said I have 10
Splitting
more
the
feet?
rubble. Yep, splitting the rubble, there is a curtain.
And I guess I will go through the thing.
Okay.
I don't see anybody. Okay, then I guess that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Another goblin pokes its head out of the darkness, looking at you, Vivacity. It has an evil grin with some fanged tooth. It snarls and charges at you now, going within the darkness.
Wait, is it my turn?
No.
I was like, okay.
All right. It's going to make an attack against you, which is dodged somehow.
I am tearing up the mandolin. I'm telling you, I'm dancing. I'm spinning. It's a show of pure chaos and delight.
The goblin in the doorway is going to line up an arrow on its bow, aiming straight at you. Shooting its short bow, it scores a hit on a 22. Vivacity, you take 6 points of damage, and it runs around the corner to take some meager cover.
I'm hit, but I'm still dancing.
Brecker, you've received initiative.
Yeah, he's immediately going to start dashing in the same direction as Dr. Offbay, past the curtain.
It's 10 feet.
Yep. 10, 5, 10, 15. Go get over there so I can see past down the hallway. He immediately sees Vivacity.
Dancing and spinning.
That was 25 feet, right?
5, 10, 20, 25, yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Brecker will call out, Viv, what's wrong?
There are goblins
Hey,
in
Andy,
here.
good to see you, man.
I'm trying to spin around and dance and avoid them, but it ain't working. And I think Mel's in here too, somewhere in all that black smoke.
Alright, in that case, he's going to 5 feet and dash. He's going to get up there and try to get past Viv if he can. That's 5 plus another 20. He can only get into her square, so I guess this kind of all he can really do for his turn. Oh, well, no. Yeah, I used my action.
If you went right here, you'd at least be able to see the goblin.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I already used my action, so... I'm gonna conserve my spells for Melian, so yeah, that's what we'll do.
Alright. Melian rolls a death save. Taking us to the top of the round with Droop. He slaps you on the back, says, "Come on, hurry up, metal man! We gotta save my mom!"
I'll let it go.
Another goblin comes out from around the corner, waving a scimitar above its head. It is going to step forward and make an attack against you, Vivacity. The scimitar slashes out, but your dodging to and fro while strumming your instrument is too much for him to aim, and he misses. It is
dodging
now...
and frantically singing. Where
did you come from? Where did you go? All right, Vivacity, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I am going to...
He's not going to help you.
He sure isn't. Not here, he isn't. I am going to cast... I need to cast something. Whew. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and like go into the black smoke to see if I can find Mel.
Okay.
Let's go a little deeper in.
You bump into a wall.
Oh. Ow. Okay, so I move a little more. Over this way, maybe? Hi.
Feeling your hands out into the blackness, there is stone. You are in a hallway. You will have to push past the goblins in order to get further.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to... I'm going to cast Sleep.
Okay. What point of origin?
It's 20 feet, right? 20 foot box?
That's the range from the point of origin.
Okay.
So the way that this works is when you are reading the spell, the range of the spell at the very top tells you how far you can cast it. So it's 90 feet. So any space within 90 feet, but you pick a space, and then from that space, it's every creature within 20 feet. So this would include yourself and allies. So you can see this goblin way over here. If you picked that space, it would only capture you. If you managed to move back, you would be able to cast that and not get yourself in it.
Okay, so I'm going to step back a little bit then.
Okay, so stepping back would provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh.
So it's some decisions. Definitely. The goblin appears to be the goblin in the darkness appears to be attacking you from around a corner, so it will have a more difficult time. It's just the goblin in front of you. So look at your hit points and decide if you can kind of risk getting hit or not.
I can't move the circle to avoid myself.
You have to pick a point within range. So, a point that you can see. So you could get this, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I would prefer that, definitely.
Okay. Then we can do that.
All right. Let's cast Sleep. See if I get anybody.
Please roll me 5d8.
Okay, 5d8. Oh, that didn't work? Okay. Oh, there we go.
There we go. 17. Okay.
Crap rolls.
You hear a slight thump on the ground. Kind of like if you have a pet that just fell asleep right in front of you.
Oh, got one.
There's one goblin. And let's see. 2. And you get 2 goblins. The archer
Alright.
seems to be remaining upright. Overall, a good cast.
Not bad.
All right. Anything else, Vivacity?
Melian asked a question. Oh, well, I think you should ask it. Then I'll ask it. Does the cloud of black go away because the caster's now asleep?
Let me read that.
Is darkness concentration?
It's not darkness. It's a different thing.
Well, whatever it is.
I would say yes, it does go away.
All right.
Amazing.
Good move on my part. Then I wasn't even considering that. Yeah.
Good job.
And Melian is found upon the ground. He does not appear to be conscious.
I gasped, was like, oh no. I turn around. Brecker, can you help her?
Yeah, I got this. I got some magic left.
Thank whoever the hell it was I was worshiping before I got here. Oh, who the hell cares?
Hear our prayer. Anything else, Vivacity?
Let's see. Well, I already used my action, so I don't know. Can't do that. Oh wait, no. Healing word is a bonus action.
That is true.
I'm going to. I realize that do I still have some movement left?
Yes, you have not moved at all.
Oh, can I? So now that I can see Melian, can I go up to her?
Yes.
So then I do.
Climbing up the rubble is going to be difficult terrain.
But I'm still going to do it.
Wait, no, you can't move that way because there's like the rubble wall. But you can go around the goblins very easily.
I can go around the goblins
Yep.
now because they're asleep. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm here now. All right. Well, I probably should heal myself, but I'm not going to do that. In fact, I'm going to, instead of waiting on Brecker, because I know he's going to get there. But I'm gonna take some of my own initiative. I'm going to target Melian, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on her.
Okay.
Didn't you already cast a slotted spell?
That is true. You cast sleep. So, if you have any,
I have 2 second spell slots left.
Yeah, but you cast a leveled spell, so you cannot cast another one within the same turn. If you have any healing potions, or if Melian maybe has. Yep, Melian has a potion of healing in her pack. You could take it out as an item interaction and then feed it to her.
Okay, how do I do that?
So item interaction to take it out of her pack, and then you would have to feed it to her. I'll allow it with a bonus action this once.
Alright. Appreciate it. And so item interaction.
All right.
Take it.
And then 2d4 plus 2 hit points, if you wish to roll that for me.
Alright, 2d4. So 6.
Okay. 6 points of healing are pumped into Melian, who regains consciousness and is no longer dying.
What happened? I just
Listen,
heard some auto music.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't care how fucking cute an animal is. We are not doing this shit again. You hear me?
I'm sorry.
I call out to Brecker. Brecker! She's awake.
Good to hear.
But she still needs help. We both do. And that's my turn.
Okay, Mr. Bubbles, you've received initiative. What are you doing?
Following the doctor.
Okay. Taking us to Goblin 17, who is not there. Dr. Offbay,
17.
what are you doing?
So 5, 10, 15. Oh, there's stuff going on.
There sure is.
I can see the unidentified goblin too. Can I attack him? He looks up.
Yes, you can. It would be with superior cover, though.
Superior cover.
So that would be
sounds
-5 to the attack.
3/4. Yeah, 3/4.
Well, obviously, I'm still gonna do it. So I gotta remember all my buttons. So I control click him. No, that's no, it wasn't. Mr. Bubbles is somehow
Targeted.
There you go.
yeah, okay. Oh,
Oh.
God, we did it. The same time.
Did it both. Okay, you're good now.
And then
So click
My
that.
character.
Click the superior cover on the bottom left by the dice.
yep,
And that
got
will
it.
apply the bonus.
Actions. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly.
Alright, so we're in initiative now, right?
With a 15, even cover cannot save this goblin. You hit. Your crossbow goes shooting over the rubble, over the sleeping goblins, burying into the gut of this goblin marksman. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Cries out, ah! 6
Beautiful.
points of piercing damage.
And then I think I'm going to call it here. Let me end my turn myself. Just there we go.
Okay. The unidentified goblin casting the darkness spell remains sleeping. The archer goblin is, however, going to shoot another bow at Vivacity. All right. Here it comes. It is dodge. The goblin is now going to use a bonus action to disengage. And it is going to skedaddle. Its last movement is going to go there. And that is all it may do. Taking us to Brecker.
Alrighty. Brecker's going to enter the room, like right here. For now. Just gonna go ahead and move further up this way, another 10 feet. Alright. He sees that was 20 feet. 5, 10. Yeah. He's going to cast. Just because I'm also playing Pathfinder, so I get rules mixed up. I can move, action, move, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to bonus action healing word Vivacity.
Okay.
My last first level spell slot. Where's my healing word? There it is.
6 points of healing pumped back into Vivacity.
because I can breathe again.
And then, with his final 10 feet, he's going to rush up to the goblin and strike at him with a mace.
All
Nice
right.
downward swing.
Brecker, doors stand closed to the north and south. Well, not to the south at this point, actually, with a crumbling mound of rubble partially obscuring the southern hall. To the east, a broad corridor ends in 2 more doors leading south and east. The corridor is cluttered with dusty rubble and fallen plaster from a partial collapse of the ceiling overhead.
Cool.
You can see the busted doors on the ground right there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm assuming
Nice.
that ends your turn.
I told you I was going to take for a swing.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
Too many things in the brain right now. That is a
All
hit
good.
with your mace as the goblin
Nice.
flees away. Ding! Mace comes swinging out, cracking him on the shoulder. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. The goblin appears to still be alive.
Alright, he's just going to growl at the goblin. And end his turn.
All right, Melian, you are laying upon the ground groggy from your near-death experience. What are you doing?
I am going to stand up or sit up or something.
Okay.
And I'm still feeling a little woozy, so I am going to use my bonus action for. I don't know. Should I kill them, or should I just kill myself and get the hell out of there?
I think are you asking me this in character? Then, Mel, I think you should heal yourself and we get the hell out of here.
Clearly, I'm not good at making choices right now, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal myself.
Right now.
Damn,
All right,
dude.
Melian, 5 points of healing from your healing word.
And then I am going to grab. No, I cannot do that. Grab Viv's hand and try to follow Brecker.
Okay. So half of your movement to stand up, which would be 15, and you have 15 feet left.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Wait, I did not see Brecker, or did I? Moving.
Yes, you would. You would have.
Okay, so I'm just gonna grab Viv's hand and just like pull her like so we can stick together, cause I'm scared.
All right. Will that end your turn? All right. Back to the top of the round. We have Droop. Oh, I see Melly. She went through that door. Quickly. Goblin 18 remains sleeping upon the ground, taking us to Vivacity.
So, Melian grabbed my hand, so damn it, I'm following her.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I would have followed you anyway.
Oh, Mom, she's still alive. Oh,
Yeah, girl.
thank Jesus. Not thank Jesus. It wouldn't be Jesus. It'd be thank Maglubiet.
Nope. Nope. Sorry, you just canonized Jesus and Dungeons and Dragons.
And I haven't been the last 20 times I've said it.
Christianity is now a Dungeons and Dragons
Yep.
religion.
It's now an official religion.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
All right, Vivacity. Anything else? You still have movement, so you could get within further because you can move through ally spaces. So, up to you.
So can I? I don't want to like push past Melian. I want to keep. I don't know. I want to. I don't want to though. Is the thing. I don't want to push past her. I want to keep holding her hand because that's tender. and I'm feeling a little tender after all that. So I'm gonna stay next to her. I can see the unidentified goblin though, so I'm going to attack.
Yes, you can.
It's like, how dare you not fall asleep? You should have taken a nap when you had. You should have at least. You should have laid down and pretended you was napping.
The two of you just run through the door holding hands, like, aw.
We're trauma bonded now. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Okay, I'm going to cast a cantrip. I'm going to. Cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
On this guy.
It succeeds with a 20.
Right. I'm gonna say, hey, asswipe, how'd you miss me when I was standing still?
It just sniggers, ignoring the insult. Oh, no, it succeeded on the saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, it succeeded on the saving throw. That's what that meant.
Well, I still insulted it anyway, so there.
It just has thick skin.
Yep.
Alright, bonus action. Let's see, might as well do something. I'm going to... I could cast Mantle of Inspiration, give Melian a little extra healing, right?
That would be temporary hit points, so they don't last beyond an encounter.
Still, would it be? All right, then I'll go ahead and go on.
Okay, Mr. Bubbles, you're up.
Alrighty. So as we came around the corner and see enemies, I'm gonna run up to them, and seeing them alive but just unconscious, I'll start raging and stab it.
Okay. That would be a coup de grace.
Attack the top one. I want to identify the bottom one.
Okay. Well, that was the one I saw anyways, so... Yeah. I can roll if you want. But yes, dead.
It perishes. Taking us to Dr. Offbay's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to also roll up my 20 feet. I would like to identify this unidentified goblin. Can
Okay.
I do that?
Yes, please make me a nature check.
Absolutely.
Okay. With a 19 on your check, you know this is a goblin assassin. Is a sneaky and cunning subtype of the goblins that has the ability to call on darkness, a magical darkness, summon shadows it can do once per day. Lasts for 1 minute, and the assassin can see in this magical darkness. The start of their turn, it can move it up to 30 feet to a point they can see, and if the assassin takes damage, the effect ends. It has the backstab attack as well. When they have advantage on their attack roll against a creature that isn't a construct or undead, their attacks deal an extra 1d6 damage and inflict a bleeding wound on the target that lasts until the bleeding creature regains at least 1 hit point. A bleeding creature loses 2 hit points for each bleeding wound they have at the start of their turn. Any creature can use an action to staunch all the target's wounds, ending the effect.
Absorb any of that, so I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
I still have movement.
Yes, you do.
But it seems safer for me to stay back. So I'm gonna stay back here. When I
Did you say you were gonna kill it?
oh, did I have to make a roll?
Well, I mean, I suppose you don't have to. What are you killing it with, though?
I'm gonna kill it with one of my daggers.
Okay. Whipping out your dagger, sinking it into the goblin as it sleeps upon the ground. The snoring goes away, and it perishes. We move on to unidentified Goblin 2, who is going to bonus action disengage. Run across and open this door, and pointing out, shouting something in Goblin, pointing straight at Brecker. Moving over here to open this door. Okay, so let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Opening 2 doors?
One can be an item action, and then another is an action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 to get past. And it just starts shouting. Though none of you know Goblin, you assume it is probably shouting something along the lines of intruders.
Droop knows Goblin. Can he hear him?
Who knows Goblin? Oh,
Droop?
Droop. Yes, Droop can hear. Oh, no, he's warning some more. I'd be careful. Brecker, what are you doing? Can't hear you if you're talking.
I was muted. I apologize. Brecker looks back at Melian and Viv and says, "Might want to get back," before pointing his finger at the goblin and casting Sacred Flame.
Damn.
If you look back,
It
then you just see me, like,
fails. Go ahead and roll some
towering
damage.
over them, too.
5 points of searing, radiant, divine damage. Cover the goblin, who perishes on the spot.
Nice. Let me double check, make sure this is a bonus action to use. Where is it? Can't remember if it's bonus action to give up my channel divinity or not, because I can't find it. I want to try to regain a slot.
Yeah.
Sure.
What one is that? You get it at a certain level? I don't remember. Let's check Indie Beyond real quick.
Oh, here it is. Optional Harness Divine Power.
Yeah, Harness Divine Power.
Yeah, it's bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going bonus action, regain a spell, giving up my channel divinity for it.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Melian, Sirius, you are up.
Do I see anyone else?
You do not
Okay.
see any more goblins, but you have strong suspicions that the goblin was warning more in the adjoining chambers, the doors that it
Okay.
opened up.
Okay. We should probably go all and join Gundren and meet me here as soon as possible. And oh shit! I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna see a raging Mr. B.
Yep.
Can I pass by Mr. B? I don't know if I would.
You can pass me.
And then, oh Jesus. Okay. I will. Oh God. I'm still feeling woozy. Okay. I'm gonna backtrack from where I came. So, Jesus. D&D Jesus. I'm gonna go back to the way that I remember coming. That was empty and safe. And I'm just gonna hope we all can. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually, you know what? It would make more sense. I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna, nervously say, I think we need to join with Gundren and leave as soon as possible. And I think Melian would be too intimidated by Mr. B after what happened, and she already messed up, so she's gonna stay in her place and just wait and go with the others.
What did I do?
You're just intimidating. You're scary.
I have never hurt you.
All right.
I mean, rah.
To the top of the order. A goblin's head pokes out of the doorway and is going to fire an arrow down the way at Brecker, which is blocked by his armor. It immediately moves back within the doorway, taking us to Droop. I don't know what we're doing right here. What do you want me to do? What do I do? What do I do? Vivacity, you've received initiative.
Are we staying and fighting this, or are we getting the hell out of here? Because personally, I think we should be getting the hell out of here.
Your bubbles are gonna stop now.
There's no way I'm leaving. You know that. No mercy.
Fine.
You don't have to stay.
Nope, ain't doing that. Not splitting the party again. No, sir. All right, then we stand and fight then.
Soon we'll have killed everything in here. I mean, lots of this, right?
No, there's more coming.
Yeah, but it's not like they're unlimited. At some point, we reach the limit.
You know, I suppose, yeah. Just, I still don't know if I have a great measure on, because it just seems like it's like every time you kill some, more comes back.
There are no more than 100 more creatures in this castle to kill.
That's very reassuring. Thank you.
I mean, we've gone through like 3/4 of the castle. Like, it seems like there's probably like a quarter left.
You sound awfully confident about that.
Plus, you have Mr. Bubbles behind you now.
Yeah, that's true. We got the party
Soon to
together
be in
now.
front of you.
All right, then. I can't really see anybody, though. I guess we go forward. I can see it on my screen. Am I able to see that goblin?
Yes, it would have superior cover, though.
Superior cover, okay. Do I still have any movement left that could give me more of an advantage?
Yes, you have 5 feet left.
So
Now you can definitely see it. You can also see the other goblin around the corner.
All right. I holler at the others. There's 2 down here.
Why is the half-dead bard leading the charge?
Right?
Living dead girl.
Because I'm crazy.
Because initiative order.
Because I have lots of initiative and nowhere to go. All right. So can I use a 2nd level spell slot on a 1st level spell?
Yes, you can. You can upcast. What spell are you thinking of?
Can I cast sleep?
So, looking at the description, you scroll all the way to the bottom at higher levels where it's in bold. That describes what you do when you upcast a spell. So when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, roll an additional 2d8 for each slot. So if you are casting sleep at second level, you are now using 7d8 to determine hit points.
Well, that's even better. Then let's do it. Fuck it, we ball.
All right, so choose a point within range and every creature within 20 feet of that.
All right.
Okay. So I don't think this spreads through walls. It would just spread around corners, basically. Okay. So just as a forewarning, you would be a part of this sleep spell. And it starts in ascending order of hit points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whoever has the...
and you have 12.
Starts with the lowest hit points and goes up. Yes.
Yeah, so let me see. There's no way I can move this circle to get me out of it.
So... would be... So, if we do like right here, there. You could do, this is as far as you could
Okay, I'd still be in it.
But you'd have to be like right here.
Okay. Well, I've already moved that, and I wasn't thinking that through, so I guess I'm not sleeping anybody. Fuck. All right, no sleep for me then.
Okay.
Should have thought about that first. I always forget that I'm included in it.
Yeah, that's all right. That's just how you learn. A lot of times.
All right, then I'm gonna try something else then. Sorry I'm taking so long.
How dare you play D&D?
Wait, hold on.
So you do have cantrips.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of casting some armor on myself personally.
That's definitely an option as well.
Wait, I think I've already done that. I think I can only do that once.
Let's see. So, looking at the ability description, where is that? Legacy of Stygia.
I think I've actually already used it, and it's still active.
You used it, but it goes away once the temporary hit points it grants goes away.
Okay, so yeah, never mind.
So a lot of times in like granted spell abilities like that, it says whether you can cast them using spell slots. When you reach 3rd level, you can cast the Armor of Agathis spell as a 2nd level spell once with this trait and regain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest. No, you cannot cast it using spell slots. It's only the one cast.
Alright. Then, Alright, then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers then on the unidentified goblin one.
Okay, I have them targeted for you.
Okay, there we go, and I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Okay, so go ahead and hit the cast button as normal. The goblin fails, and you see its hands kind of go to its ears as it shakes its head kind of groggily as these dissonant whispers assault it. Go ahead and roll damage. So when you upcast a spell, what I want you to do is I want you to click and hold down on that blood icon as if you're dragging the dice. And when you move it around the screen, you should see dice. You see that?
Give me just a second. I keep my windows are. Okay.
Drag and drop that blood icon. Okay, so while you have that, the left mouse button held down to drag and drop, I want you to click the right mouse button, and that will add a dice.
All right.
And that is how you upcast. So I want you to drop that on the goblin. There you go. 13 points of damage. The goblin archer wails as this magical assault is happening inside its head. It is too much for the goblin, and he dies of the ordeal.
I turn around. Never mind. There's just one.
All right, Mr. Bubbles, you're up.
So glad I raged for that. It says I'm moving 40, but I really just accidentally moved 35
Yep.
in the back 5.
Well, it would be 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30. Okay.
I just dropped it at 35 by mistake and then moved it down 5, and then it was saying 40.
Gotcha.
So if I don't attack or get attacked this turn,
If you do not make an attack and if you do not take damage.
damn it. All right, I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Is there anything in here? No.
You see old casks of salted meat and sacks of rotting grain filling a storage area. Among the supplies, you also see a bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed longsword with the emblem of Neverwinter worked into its hilt. You also see a doorway right here.
I'm too angry to work doors right now. Oh, and I was gonna try to drop Droop off by the rest of the people as I was running. I forgot
Okay.
to mention that.
That is fine.
Just to kind of like let him like slide down my arm as I ran past, because I don't want him to be in the action. Once I'm in here, I'm actually gonna back up.
Okay, the goblin
doing-
is going to take the attack of opportunity.
All right. Do well.
Slashing out with its scimitar, trying to take the opportune moment presented to it. You feel the scrape of the steel against your body, and it is
Cool.
a hit.
Thank
Mr.
goodness.
B, you take 1 point of slashing damage.
Ouchie.
All right. You hear a door open, Mr. B.
Probably the door I didn't know how to work.
And in the storeroom that you had looked into, now comes a hobgoblin.
Like,
It moves up and shouts some orders in a martial, loud voice. It slashes out with its longsword. But
when he shouts, can I just shout back?
yeah, you
Drown him out.
drown him out. Another hobgoblin appears from the room. It steps back, lining up a longbow at you. Scoring a hit, and it will get martial advantage on this. Mr. B, you take 5 points of piercing damage. Goblin 17. It's going to go into the doorway, and it is going to slash out at Vivacity. Scoring a hit on a 15, the scimitar slashes into your dress, cutting open your thigh as you take 8 points of slashing damage, and the goblin is going to duck back behind the doorway. Dr. Offbay, you've received initiative. You hear the loud, resonating voice of Mr. B calling from across the hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. Oh, that's into Brecker, so I guess one ahead of Brecker. Oh, I can see that from here. I want to shoot it.
Okay. It's in the doorway, so it would not have cover.
Cool. Do I have it? I do have it.
That's a hit on an 18. Your bolt goes streaking across, smacking the hobgoblin in the shoulder. Crying out in pain. 7 points of magical piercing damage.
And I'm just gonna duck behind this wall.
Right. Brecker, you've received initiative.
All right, let's see. 5, 10, 20, 20. Yeah, I should have enough movement to get that way and get in there if possible.
You do. You see a goblin right behind the doorway, kind of crouching, trying to get as close to the wall as possible. Whether or not that will do anything remains a mystery.
Yeah, he looks down at the goblin. Bad day for you. Just swinging down at him.
All right, roll me your attack.
Oof, very
With a
bad day.
22, Brecker cannot miss. Roll damage. Its pitiful cry of pain does nothing to stem the blow that you deliver to it. The goblin crushes underneath your blow.
He just swings the mace into the air to wipe the blood off, and end his turn right there.
All right, that takes
Wipe
us
the
to
blood off like you just
Melian.
don't care.
What are you doing, Melian?
I am going to move closer so I can have more sight on what's going on near. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on Viv.
Okay.
And
5 points of healing.
I'm gonna get my short bow. In my action, I'm gonna aim at the hobgoblin.
Okay. It blocks it with its shield, coming up just in the nick of time as your arrow buries into the wood and metal.
Alright, and I'll be just like, oh my god, we need to get out of here. And then my turn.
Okay. Another hobgoblin comes through the doorway and is going to line up a longbow at Mr. Bubbles. Once again. The arrow comes shooting out, and a 21 hits. Mr. Bubbles takes 2 points of damage. A fourth hobgoblin comes out to stand beside its brethren by the doorway. It is going to attempt to stab at Mr. B, but Mr. B has cover from the odd angle. Even so, the martially adept precision strike of its longsword scores a hit on an 18. And it is going to take martial advantage on this blow. Mr. B, you receive 7 points of damage, taking us back to the top with Droop. Droop is going to go hiding around the corner by Dr. O. Vivacity, you've received initiative.
No, let's stay and fight, they said. Well, no mercy, they said.
I mean, technically, I said.
He said.
That's at least accurate.
All right, well, guess I'll go for Hobgoblin too. Am I in range to make a melee attack?
Yes, you are. It would have cover on this attack, though. This is the odd angle trying to go through the doorway.
All right, well, I'm going to attempt to swing at him.
Hey, thanks for the light, Cody.
Disengage, but disengage is a bonus action, right?
Disengage is a bonus action, yes.
Okay, then I'm going to try to swing at him first. All right.
Wait.
That doesn't sound right.
Disengage is an action unless
my
you're a
God.
rogue.
Yeah,
Unless
no,
you're-
I'm sorry. I was looking at other stuff. Disengage is an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
The goblins were disengaging as a bonus action because of a specific trait.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, I'm still going to swing at him because, whatever.
All right.
Okay. Let's fucking go for it. All right. Short sword. Nope. Wasn't worth it.
That is a miss. It deflects your attack and swipes it to the side with its own longsword as your blade goes into the doorframe.
All right. Well, I want to be useful somehow. So can I use Mantle of Inspiration?
Yes, you can.
All right, then I'll use Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay, so... Okay, so you choose a number of creatures you can see and that can see you within 60 feet. So you just can't get Dr. O.
Okay, so I'll get everybody except Dr. O. Well, allies, obviously. I can't
All
see
right.
Droop. I can't see Droop either. So I'll just get these 3.
Okay.
And the inspiration is mantled.
All right, 5 temporary hit points given to all of Vivacity's allies, inspiring them and allowing movement if you wish. You would use your reaction to move, but it does not provoke opportunity attacks. So, Brecker, Mr. Bubbles, and Melian, do any of you wish to move?
Nope.
Yeah, Brecker could, if Mr. Bubbles doesn't plan on moving anywhere, Brecker will move behind him.
Okay, that just uses your reaction.
Thank you.
No, I'll stay in place.
Okay. Mr. Bubbles, you're up once again.
Alright, recklessly attacking the hobgoblin.
A savage swipe scores a nasty blow upon the hobgoblin. 15 points of slashing and magic damage. The hobgoblin is cut right before you, and it perishes.
I just did as much damage to him as all of them did to me.
Damn.
I'm gonna step into the room.
All right. Hobgoblin 4 is going to shoot another arrow from its longbow. This is blocked as Mr. B swipes it aside with precision using his great sword, taking us to Dr. O.
Here.
Oh my god.
You see it now?
Literally.
That's what they were giggling about.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I spent the round working on it.
There's a spirit animal right there.
Right above that, I was just talking about when Nomad like stabbed you in the thigh and like cut your dress or your like by the thigh. Like it was like Vivi probably knows all the sexiest ways to die.
I mean,
If she's gonna die, it's gonna be dramatic. You know that.
I'm gonna keep. I'm not even gonna get it mended. I'm gonna keep the slit in my skirt so I can be a little slutty.
It's gonna be glamorous.
Oh God! You dying there?
I'm gonna give a little.
There, it's alright.
You can give a little Angelina Jolie. Hey.
She has enormous lips.
All right, Dr. O, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot the hobgoblin if I.
Yes.
Alright.
Swear to God, if Angelina Jolie
The
sees
bolt
this
goes
stream on
screaming through the legs of Mr. B. A precise, accurate soar from your crossbow. 26 hits. Please roll me damage.
My damage rolls have been terrible.
7 points of magical piercing damage as the bolt sticks out from the hobgoblin's gut. And Dr. Offbay ducks back behind the corner.
And that's it, my turn.
Brecker, you've received initiative.
All right. Brecker will, rather than charge in, he's gonna let Mr. Bubbles be the front line. He's just gonna step up, take a kind of a rear guard position in case Mr. Bubbles goes down. He's gonna cast Sacred Flame on Goblin 4.
Okay. It fails its saving throw. Go ahead, roll damage.
Nice. Yes. Not bad.
4 points of radiant damage course across the hobgoblin's body. The might of Gond scouring its soul.
Nice. That'll be his turn.
All right, Melian, you've received initiative. What are you doing?
Check real quick. Okay. I am going to. Okay. I'm going to prepare my short bow again and aim at Hobgoblin 4.
Okay.
And fire.
Hmm. That misses. Your arrow goes wide, burying into the wall behind the hobgoblin.
So I am going to ground for section And since Dr. O, I see that her crossbow is getting the hits. I'm going to give her a little gentle tap on the shoulder and give her guidance.
Okay. Dr. O, you receive a little bit of inspiration that you recognize usually you get from your studies in moments of great learning. The hand extended by Melian. You know this to be guidance. All right, Hobgoblin 1 is going to step up after dropping its longbow and take out its long sword. It is going to slash at Mr. B, scoring a hit. Mr. B, the longsword goes into... Oh, wait. You had 5, right?
5.
Yeah. It slips in between some of your armor slats. And he has martial advantage on this. You receive 2 points of slashing damage as it is both partially resisted and absorbed. The Hobgoblin grits its teeth before you. Hobgoblin 3 is going to do the same, attacking with its longsword, stabbing at you from your flank. But you are able to dodge out of the way, taking us to Droop, who passes off to Vivacity.
All right, so I can't really see anybody or anything. I'm not sure what to do.
You can move to right here, which would let you see a lot more.
All right, I'm going to move to right there, which will let me see a lot more. Holy crap, I can see a lot more now.
Yeah, you see some hobgoblins.
I sure do. And I take a big gulp. Oh, shit. Well, shit. All right, well, I'm running out of spells for sure. I do have some... I can throw some daggers, though, I suppose.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to throw some daggers. I think I have 1 dagger left to throw, if I'm not mistaken. So
yep.
I'm going to throw it.
Okay.
At Hobgoblin 4.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Why is that saying ranged and melee? Okay, it dropped to 19, so that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I rolled the wrong thing for damage. Sorry, hold on. There.
Add 6. Yeah. Vivacity lines up a throw with her dagger, moving to the side between Brecker and Mr. B standing before her. The dagger buries up to the hilt, just below the neckline of the hobgoblin, and it perishes.
Ooh, that's it.
All right, 1 down. However the hell many to go.
Well, that was technically 2.
Okay, another 1 down.
Another one.
Shouldn't you be going boom?
All right. Mr. B, what do you got?
That's what I thought.
I got the guy to my left.
Okay.
Reckless.
You score a hit with your greatsword.
Boom.
It cuts into the goblin so deeply, he falls to the ground in a crumpled pile. 18 points of damage, leaving 1 hobgoblin left.
Then I move up to him and I'm done.
Okay. Dr. Offbay, what do you got?
Okay. I'm gonna poke my head out again. It's going down. Is Hobgoblin 1 the one that's down, or?
Hobgoblin 1 is still alive.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Due to his position, he would have cover on this.
I move forward. Would he still have cover?
No, he would not.
Okay, then I'll move forward.
Okay.
So I can see him a little bit better, obviously. And then...
Your crossbow has rang true time after time, but not all tools can last. This misses.
I thought he was gonna say, but not this time.
I'm very disappointed.
But that time is not.
He can't be identified, can he? And have I, gotten notes on hobgoblins before?
You can still identify. You know of hobgoblins because they're common enough. Everybody pretty much knows what hobgoblins are. But as for any excess knowledge, you can still make a check. And that would be a nature check.
Guidance.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have an entry for hobgoblins.
Now you do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so these... I would say these would actually be history. So what is your I will just use your modifier. +4. It's 5, so minus... Okay, so 15. All right, hobgoblins. If I can pull it up. Hobgoblins are cunning, disciplined warriors who crave conquest. They impose a strict military hierarchy and are often found in the company of goblins and bugbears. Hobgoblins usually act as leaders, unless there is a smaller tribe that a bugbear has taken control of through force. Otherwise, hobgoblins act as the leaders of military camps. And they are very, very militaristic. Their entire society is basically based upon conquest and military exploits. They have a trait that gives them martial advantage against one creature once per turn. The hobgoblin can deal extra damage to a creature it hits with a weapon attack if that creature is within 5 feet of an ally of the hobgoblin that isn't incapacitated. They also have another trait called Phalanx Soldier. Excuse me. They have another trait called Phalanx Soldier. While at least one ally with the Phalanx Soldier trait is within 5 feet of the hobgoblin, it has a bonus +1 to their AC. I'm sorry, what was that?
Give me just a second. Okay, I finished writing down what I need to write down. Cool. All right, then I think that's the end of my turn. Boop.
Okay. Brecker, you're up.
Alright, Brecker's going to step forward 5 feet. Stay next to Mr. Bubbles. And we'll take a swing at Hobgoblin Blind with his mace as well.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh, that could have been better.
The mace is blocked by the hobgoblin's armor, though it is preoccupied in battle with Mr. B. The armor shrugs off the blow.
Spent too much time fighting goblins. That's gonna be the end of his turn.
Okay. Melian, you're up.
I'm going to approach so I can get a better visual on the hobgoblin. And I am going to aim another short ball.
Okay. That misses. The shield coming up from the hobgoblin to deflect a blow just happens to be in the right time, and your arrow shaft goes glancing off of the shield, bouncing away.
That's right. And I am going to pat Breaker on the shoulder and give him guidance. He's like, come
Okay.
on, we can do this.
Guidance is an action.
No, it's... Oh, wait. Oh, shoot,
And it's
yeah.
also concentration.
Oh, yeah. I never gave it to Dr. Oh, never mind then. Sorry about that. Alright, that's it from me.
Okay. At last, the hobgoblin's turn once again. He grits his teeth, whispering a silent prayer to its own god, likely Maglubiet, and keeps its own assault. This attack goes against Mr. Bubbles,
Duh.
who dodges. The hobgoblin will stand its ground, taking us to Vivacity.
Okay. I'm going to target Hobgoblin 1. And let's cast a spell. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 2.
Okay. Just barely see the hobgoblin, but all you need to do is be able to see for this spell. The hobgoblin fails its saving throw.
Alright, so I get an extra dice, right? Because I'm casting it at level 2.
That is true.
Okay, so let me try this. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, I know how to do it. Give me just a second. Okay. Alright, Dissonant Whispers. Grab, hold, add another dice. Really, 3 ones?
9 points of damage as terrible, racking pain courses across the hobgoblin's body. He cries out as his body contorts and falls to the ground, the cries drowning out. Congratulations. You have defeated the foes that you have found in Crag Maw's castle.
Now can we leave?
I feel like we probably killed almost everything. We might as well loot.
Y'all are really trying it today, but alright. I'm out of spells though. So I hope y'all got some.
I have one.
I'm sorry.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna just kind of like slink against the wall. Catch my breath for a second. So looting? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we should loot the bodies at bare minimum and then loot the room.
Alright. Looting it is then.
Melian, can you please roll me a 2d6?
Okay, just a second.
Your close ordeal with death has certainly left you stressed out. You gain 3 points of stress.
Seems about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that tracks. Looking forward to it. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I did not expect to find other creatures around. Thought I was being slick.
As long as we start sticking together now. Well, at least you're not dead. Ooh, what's all this stuff on the pile?
Thanks, Viv. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll mention it. I'm just glad you're okay.
I got one more spell left if either of you want some healing.
Save it in case something else starts crawling out the walls.
Sounds good. I would suggest you to take a bit of a rest.
Yeah, I'll just
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
I'll just sit down here where everyone is and just take a deep breath and just try to relax a little bit. Where is Gundren?
I'm on the other side of the castle. I'm sure he's fine.
While they're resting, Brecker's going to patrol the surrounding area, make sure there ain't any more surprises waiting for us.
Okay.
Check out some of the rooms they haven't been in yet, stuff like that.
I mean, you don't want to go in other rooms. We don't want to unlock more stuff.
You don't necessarily check opening up any other rooms, he's kind of listening in. See if he hears any more movement.
This is funny.
All right, Dr. Offbay, you see the bloody suit of chainmail, heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed sword with the emblem of Neverwinter worked into its hilt.
And take all these things.
Okay.
It's probably gonna
Just
be
stuffing them into my bag of holding. Like, all right, here we go.
You
Don't
also
shove
find
an
a
unsheathed sword.
Yep. You also find a small cask and a glass of some liquid.
Absolutely gonna take it. Can I identify it just like on sight, or do I have to do something fancy?
You open the stopper and discover they both contain alcohol. As for actually what type of alcohol, go ahead and make me a history check.
Do I have to have?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty easy. It's only if you like roll a 5 or lower.
I think you jinxed me.
No. Whoa. You know this.
That couldn't have been better timed.
Yeah, this is probably brandy.
Okay. Stuff it in the bag. Start heading over here, stuffing stuff in bags.
Get some of this stuff.
Absolutely. Whatever I can stuff in a bag. Plus, I want to go to the ritual room, so I will tell everybody that's what I want to do. I don't know if there'll be enemies inside, but... There.
Right. Four plain straw pallets and bedrolls are lined up on the floor of this barracks. Brackets on the wall holds a number of weapons, spears, swords, morning stars, and more. The north wall shows signs of damage, but the floor is swept clean of rubble.
Put it all in the bag of holding, maybe kick over some of the bed to see if there's anything kind of hiding in them.
Looking through the beds, you don't really see much of anything. It's kept meticulously clean, which is kind of surprising. In the weapon racks, there are 2 great swords, 4 long swords, 3 morning stars, 5 spears, and a quarterstaff, but the quarterstaff itself is engraved with stylized feathers and is surprisingly light.
Sounds fancy. All in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Do other people want to do things before I try to breach this room?
I'll follow you because I don't want to. I am traumatized. I'm just gonna be following the group, and I don't think
That's stress.
Yeah, it's in stress. So I would just nervously stick with the rest of the group.
Hey, come on, Mr. Bubbles. This is the room I saw magic in before. Like, was it specifically at the altar that I saw magic?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Before you get to that altar, as Brecker crosses this little threshold towards these doors,
I know what's happening.
you hear a ching, followed closely behind by moving stone.
Sad.
Dodge and weave, dodge and weave.
And Brecker, there is a cave-in of wooden beams and heavy stones that falls on top of you. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Asking a half-orc and heavy armor to make a dex save.
You got it.
With a 17!
Hell yeah! Oh,
Brecker, you are able to withstand most of the brunt of this. Only a small number of stones landing atop your head. You only receive 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn it!
Becker, you alright?
Oh, fine.
I really think we should get the hell out of here. I don't think anything in here is worth it.
Tell that to the doctor.
Her ambition's gonna be the death of us.
The owlbear was so cute, though.
I'm gonna be the death of us?
We're all gonna be the death of ourselves at some point.
Look, he was all alone in the tower. I just had to feed him. It
Now.
was even his fault.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see my thigh?
I'm sorry.
Look at my thigh.
I'm sorry.
These thighs are more valuable than gold.
Oh, wow. Wow, her laugh.
She knows it's true. Game and IRL. She knows
Oh
it's
my
true.
goodness.
That's why she's laughing. Silly girl.
Silly Melly.
Silly Melly, okay.
You're right. I'm sorry. Will try my best to not do it again.
Look, I don't
Laugh at her.
regret it. However, check with the party before you decide to go chasing off on any cute little bird-like animals. Okay?
Don't go chasing cute
Okay,
like
I
him.
promise. Next time we'll all go together.
Yeah, it's just like Mr. B totally didn't say. Don't go chasing owl bears. Please stick to the party, 'cause if you don't, then we're gonna die.
All right, I'm just calculating some bag of holding space because you can't carry more than 500 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
bring
don't
that up.
I don't think it's going to be an issue, but I do want to know like where you're at. So
No, I saw my weight like explode, and then I
Yeah.
saw you clicking all the buttons.
Okay, actually, I think this is a really good spot to take a break because Brecker did not die. The rubble trap did not just flat out kill him. So yeah, let's take a quick break. I'll do the computation and we will rejoin in, let's say, 3 minutes. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
If anything, I can also carry like I only have half of my stuff, so I can carry more stuff if needed.
Sounds good. So far, I think we're good though.
All right, be right back.
Step it away.
Like 5
Hello?
feet.
I wonder if I could shove a chest in
Hello.
it. Hi.
Oh,
Hello. Who are we waiting for?
Brecker's not
Brecker, I
here and
think.
Viv's
Okay.
not here.
Gotcha.
Or no,
No.
Viv is
But
it is here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just because I saw one check was not ready
Yep,
yet.
I'm here.
I'm here.
I figured
Oh, I
out.
never-
I figured out I
Oh.
was using the incorrect
Brecker's not
siren
here,
scape.
even though he just said so. Oh, there he is. Now he checked it.
There we
No,
go.
that
I
wasn't me who
didn't
checked.
check mark it. Yeah. it was-
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was waiting because I was like, okay, well, when I have all the checks, I'll rejoin.
No, my chat was stuck like in the middle. It wasn't all the way at the bottom, so I just never saw it.
Ah.
Wow. And you're not accustomed to having that waiting for you when you're back from a break?
Whoopsie doodle.
Oopsies. All right. So, because all of us had to see it, I'm going to show everyone else out there. But this image, the Jigglypuff with the horns, is what we were all giggling about during that encounter.
It's
Well, for
so
those-
perfect.
Yeah, those viewers out there, we'll get some new character art created
All
for
the
that.
doctor here.
I love that so much.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right.
I mean, Viv sings and puts people to sleep. Like, it's perfect.
She needs to get some charcoal and draw on their faces.
I'm so Jigglypuff coated.
You really do need to
Fair
draw on
enough.
things' faces. It's just too bad that they die right after you put them to sleep.
Would that be considered desecrating the corpses?
As if I care.
No, if you do it before you kill them, it's not desecrating.
Okay, yeah, good.
If they didn't want to be desecrated, they shouldn't have died in front of me.
Yeah, it's their fault.
I was if that had been me, I would have simply not died.
Exactly.
Rip to them, but I'm different.
This conversation just took a turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Are we offending the cleric?
No. Just
He
caught
is
me
a
off
man
guard
of
with that one.
Gond. All right. So I calculated, I think, 325 pounds in your bag of holding. So you still have plenty left. Maximum 500. So we'll just use those rules. All right. So other than that, let's get right back in.
What's at the shiny altar?
So, as you are checking on the altar is when the big crash happened. But it sounds like everybody is okay, because you do hear drifting through the hallways, "I'm okay!" Nonetheless, as you are looking at...
faster to be distracted.
As you are looking at this altar, so this chamber that you are now in, occupying the northern tower of the castle, houses a stone altar standing in the middle of the room. Upon closer inspection, as you are getting up to it, first you notice the blood-stained black cloth. There are also golden ritual implements, a chalice, a knife, and a censer, all carefully arranged on top of the altar. Two archways to the south are covered with heavy curtains. Anyone trained in religion that is observing this altar may make a religion check.
Not here.
I see it, but I don't. Not good at religion.
Same.
Anything you would wish to do within this room?
So I'm gonna take all this stuff,
Okay.
but I can sell it.
Take the censer, chalice, and knife.
Okay, and then I'll go back to everyone else.
Okay. As well as you did find a total of 14 silver and copper pieces. Both 14 silver and 14 copper amongst the hobgoblins.
Alright. Then I will head back to the party, and we should probably meet up with Gundi. But maybe check the rooms on our way. Not new rooms. Yeah, Mr. Bubble agrees.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I got coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. We should probably check the rooms on our way out just to see if there's anything else and head towards Gundi.
Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant to do.
All right, Mr. B, that is...
Sorry, I was trying to follow her, not realizing which way she was going.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't try to go into new rooms.
I saw her disappear and then realized,
Yeah.
but didn't realize which way she was going.
Gotcha.
Not across the room. Anything in these beds?
No, other than the dice and some cards. You notice that there are a lot of cards missing. It didn't even have a full set.
Melly, how was your trip with the owlbear?
Well, he seemed pretty friendly. I mean, not at first, but then I, gave a peace offering, and he seemed to be pretty cool after that. And I thought I was, making progress, and I decided to come back here. There was some stuff in the room, but I don't think he can get out.
Stuff in the room, you say?
Yeah, I think I saw some, what was it that I saw? Was it some bags? I don't remember now.
You saw a chest.
Oh, yes. There was a chest. But not much else. They left him there with nothing to feed him.
Maybe we have to release him on our way out.
I was thinking about that, but considering what happened after I went to feed him, I decided to not bring that up because that might sound like a bad idea.
I don't want a poor creature to stay. I mean, starving to death is a horrible way to go.
Right, and he has done nothing wrong.
Plus, I want that chest. Just saying.
What better opportunity to study him, too?
Right?
Wait. Alive, right?
This time. I heard you're very knowledgeable about owlbears.
Yes, I mean, I hadn't seen them before, but, inspecting him and seeing, like, a lot of similarities, I was able to figure it out. If we want, we can share the knowledge with you. As long as we keep him alive.
Curious. You saw it in the room. Where did you see it at in the room?
Right next to where we found Gundy.
Wow,
I mean,
we're all
Gundren.
overlapping.
Wait, the chest was next to Gundi, and
No, the chest was inside the room where the owlbear is, and the owlbear is on the room right next to where we found Gundren. If you want, I can show you.
isn't it just out this door?
Yeah, but there's no door leading to that. Just the walls. Because I didn't want to open the door.
Wait outside? I think it's locked. I can't open it.
Yes, it is locked.
Is it locked from this side?
Yes, it is locked from outside.
Locked.
If you have thieves' tools, you can attempt to pick it. Otherwise, you can always try to break down a door as well.
Thieves' tools.
I'll do it. Oh, okay.
I mean, that I don't know if that door is gonna lead to where the owlbear is.
I think it leads outside, and then like I did surveillance with you around the building, so I assume it was just up in the tower.
Yeah, it's in right next to our left. If we're looking down, it's right. Yeah, I don't know how to show stuff.
I thought the owlbear room was right here.
Yeah, it's exactly there.
This door down here should just take us outside. So we can either just look at it from outside, or I don't know if my character's aware there's rubble here, and maybe there's some kind of way in.
There's a door leading to where Gundren was. Like the room where Gundren was, there's a door. That's how I saw the owlbear.
The rubble does not appear to have any way to it. The rubble is piled high and up towards the ceiling. You do not see a good way that you can pass through.
Even if I could go through crevices the size of an inch.
Actually, yeah, you might be able to. This is a very good point. Okay, let me finish one here.
I can't do that, but she can.
Sorry, just organizing something. Okay. There. Okay. So, Dr. O, you start sliming your way up, searching, prodding through the rubble, trying to find a way in. And you do. There's enough of a space that you squeeze your way through.
I'm not going to reform by the end of it. I'm just going to kind of barely poke out my appendages and like look around, I guess.
Okay. You find a chest.
Can I find a way back that maybe I can get my bag of holding so I can shove it in my bag of holding?
Yeah, looking. So you are on like a little ledge overlooking the owlbear, and up a little higher, you find a more open hole that you could probably sneak the bag of holding.
Yeah, let's do that, and I'll try to be as stealthily and sneakily as I can to try.
All right. Please make me a stealth check, rolled in the dice tower.
So, Melly, you want to give me guidance?
Yep, of course.
That has to be touch.
Well, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll slime back to her.
That's good.
Like, I need to be stealthy.
All right, Melian, go ahead and click the guidance button.
Ready? Gonna
So
tap her on the
myself.
shoulder. Good luck.
All right.
Well,
Dr. Offbay, you go back, gather some of your things, ask for guidance. That well of inspiration comes to you once again. And you make your way up once more, further, higher, up to the ceiling, where the hole you had discovered is. Taking your bag of holding. You roll and move with your appendages in your goopy form, and the owlbear does not take notice of you. You have the chest before you. What do you do?
just like put my bag of holding like over it to like scoop it into it, and then
The
back
entire
away.
chest, or
Yeah, the whole chest.
there is not enough of an opening to get the chest in.
Is it? What's the opening size? 2 feet? You're telling me that thing's bigger than 2 feet?
The bag has an interior space considerably larger than its outside dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet. Okay. Oh, that's a big... I guess I thought they were smaller. Okay,
Yeah, 2-foot wide hole is pretty good.
yeah. Okay, yeah, you can fit the chest in there.
Alright, then I'll just scoop the chest and then be about my merry way.
Okay.
And then back on through. Alright, I have the chest. I feel like let's get Goonie and go. We still want to release the owlbear. Who's the best runner?
That might be me. Wait. 35 speed?
Yeah, I think it's you.
Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's just find a path, an easy path to leave. And I'll try to open the door and then just get the hell out of there.
Sounds good. We're on the wall again.
Maybe
Alright.
do some food for it to distract it while you run away.
That's a great idea,
Leave
Brecker.
some bodies. Yeah, just have some bodies out in front of near the door.
We could pile the
I mean,
bodies in front of the
They're
door.
literally
just enough.
littered through here. I imagine it's gonna want an easy meal rather than.
Running
Probably
after
already
me.
gave it an
hopefully.
easy meal.
Yeah.
You're still
I
pretty
assume
fresh.
that was Bard.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to move my way around here. And go for the door that I saw. This one here, I think. And then turn here.
Oh yeah, I wanted to harvest the wolf. Can I harvest the wolf before we go? Is it everybody cool with that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I there was a different... I think that was like one of the random encounters. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an appraisal check.
Which kind of appraisal check?
Open it.
'Cause I
Just-
did regular wolves and succeeded
Yeah.
at those. I don't know if this is different.
Just for the
Nature.
Nature?
heck. Yep, never mind.
Oh, what is it, Brecker?
I was going to give you guidance, but you already made a check.
You
was
made
a
a medicine check.
What? Oh, yeah, whoopsie doodle. They're right next to each other. Be fair.
All right, with a 20.
What kind of creature is it?
A wolf?
It's a regular wolf?
Yeah, it's just a regular wolf.
No, just regular kind.
They could have wolf pelt.
Yeah, you could get a wolf pelt. Go ahead and make me another dexterity nature check with advantage.
With advantage. Yeah.
All right, you get another wolf pelt.
Maybe. I thought he was a fancier wolf. I didn't realize he was just a regular wolf.
All right. So, Melian, what are you doing with this owlbear?
I am going to wait for everyone to leave. Well, first I'm going to check the door if I can actually open this door.
So it's barred. It's just a matter of moving the bars out of the locking way.
Okay,
mechanism.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to wait for folks to clear pretty much out of the way.
I'm going to cast, like, right before she does it, I'll cast Longstrider, and then I'll get out of there.
On Melian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it prepared. So, I'll cast that on her, and, like, let her know we'll meet in the woods back at our little camp thing. And then I guess the crew's leaving with Gundren. Come on, Gundy, let's go.
Gundren.
Right.
Gundren speaks up and says, you have me map? I'd like it back now.
Let's wait till we get back to camp.
I'd like my map. Ow.
It is somewhere in this bag of holding, which is magical. I can't dig through it that fast.
I'll
Let's
dig through it
go.
right now, lass. I'm not leaving these grounds without me map.
I will spend whatever time it is digging, trying to find his stupid map
All right.
in frustration, in very obvious frustration.
God, we used to like him.
Sorry.
Not anymore.
Gundren waits patiently, kind of like looking over your shoulder as you're going through. It actually doesn't take too long. Looking through the map.
Face.
Looking through the bag, you find that when you kind of concentrate on an object, it brings the object to your hand. So in short order, the map is brought out.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Gundren takes it, kind of snatches it from you, clutches it close to his chest after looking at it to make sure everything is right and it is the actual map. All right, lead the way.
Go. Chop chop. Post haste. I'm gonna be really careful going down these rocks.
All right.
Alright. Imagine everybody
Come on, Drew.
except Melly, who's going to free the owlbear and run for her life.
Droops in front of Vivacity, kind of like standing low and crouching to make sure that nothing creeps up on her.
My brave boy.
He charged in along with all of us earlier.
That's
He
my
didn't want to
son.
stay behind.
That's my son.
Now watch us reach the end of this thing, like we're about to die and then Drip shows up. All leveled up.
What a fantastic end that would be.
Nah, more like he's gonna die for plot development.
No, he's not. Don't say it.
You know that town that you guys didn't really want to save, but I need you to save it for the plot? Oh, guess what? Guess what happens to Droop?
Instant character development.
Yes.
Vivacity goes chaotic evil.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh
Can you
no.
imagine?
All
All
right.
right, everyone out?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I'll count to 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna say, all right, buddy, I trust you to not kill me after I let you out. All right, be safe. And then I just dash like at top speed.
Okay. Melian, you undo all of the latches, speaking quietly in soothing tones to the owlbear, hoping it doesn't just charge you. You hear it moving within. As the last latch and bar is undone, you try the door to make sure it is open, and it opens just a crack. You slowly edge away. You hear the hooting of the owlbear, sensing its curiosity. Last thing you see before turning tail and running out of the Cragmaw cave is the owlbear charging at the door. And it breaks through and starts terrorizing the interior, ripping and tearing into everything it sees. You move out of Cragmaw Castle into safety, and you are now on your way to level 4.
Whew. I'm just happy I survived this session.
I told you I wouldn't let you die.
And all of you move quickly into the forest as you hear the rampaging owlbear hooting and roaring from the interior.
And scene.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And that is scene.
And everybody clapped.
Yes. Congratulations, everybody. You have achieved level 4. You will have to finish a long rest, before you actually benefit from all those, but I hope you have your level advancements ready.
Yep.
For real.
Right.
Sentinel feet.
Oof.
Oh my.
All right, so I get a new cantrip and a new spell apparently.
All right. So do we want to do that right away? Do we want to do the rest and everything?
Sure.
Not as well.
We
Okay.
can get back to our cart and
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get to the card in a day?
Let's
We
see.
got all the way from the road to the castle in less than a day. And then we did
So-
all of this.
It's 2:10 p.m. I would say, so taking just a little bit of time.
Oh, easy.
See, right there. Yeah, you could get to the cart. It would take the rest of the day, so you would get to the cart right at nightfall, probably.
I heal Mr. Bubbles with Mend on our way. I'll just sit on his shoulder. We'll pretend blow the torch and
Adorable.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm saying it was go. All right, so you take some time moving to cart. Change the ambiance to Tribord Trail. And you come to your cart, and oddly enough, it is still there, with the horse hitched to it, grazing nearby.
The horse survived. Hey, buddy.
It nickers at you, seeming kind of happy.
I'm gonna feed him whatever I have. If I have anything that I can give it.
Okay. Along the way, while you were traveling, Gundren did speak up a little bit. He asked after his brothers, Tharden and Nundro, if you had heard word of them.
I don't remember what we heard about his brother, but I know we heard something.
We just heard that they were camping outside town, but that it had been a little bit long since anyone had contact with them.
You didn't actually see them, then?
No, we have not. We were worried about you and Sildar.
I thought not. They captured me, so no doubt they found me brothers. They must have been at the caves. Only assured this black spider's already been there. They'll hold out. Dwarves dig deep into the earth, made of tougher stuff. Gonna take more than a light blind pointy ear to send us to Moradin's holes. And even through Gundren's bravado, there's noticeably a deep concern. All the same, we should make haste. No sense in leaving them wanting if there be drow blood to spill. We making our way straight to Wave Echo Cave, or you plan on dropping off at Phandelver first?
I don't know where Wave Echo Cave is and how far that is from Phandelver.
Ah, it's a well-kept secret. And he kind of taps his chest where he has the map. I'm sorry, boy. Still don't quite understand you.
You're socially awkward to understand what is expected in this situation. You take over.
Well, might as well make camp. Set up for the night. It's as good as any. You all need some rest.
Right, we do.
All right. So, we will break camp, or make camp here, I guess. Right by the forest. Probably can go inside a little bit, so there's at least some defense in breaking the light, as it might attract some others. If I could get, let's see. We'll say Melian and Brecker, and I would think Mr. B, because Mr. B typically does it. If I could get a, let's see, making camp. If I could get some perception checks.
Sure thing.
Wow.
Ooh.
Thank you, Melly.
Hey.
Now I get that 20, huh? Now.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. So. There's my note. Okay. What is that, 41?
What do your eyes see? What do you see with your elven eyes, Mel?
All right, you find a campsite that is defendable, hidden, and comfortable.
Wow.
So it has all of the traits.
Nice.
MVP Melly.
Is there anything, any camp activity anyone wishes to perform?
Good thing Melly didn't die.
Does
So,
it make sense to tend the wounded, or is everyone pretty good?
We're gonna have a long rest, so.
And you can also improve any one twice. So you can improve the hidden and the defendable. We'll just do that. That changes the DCs from 15 to 20.
Nice.
Yeah, and then camp activities, tend the wounded. Let's see.
I don't know if there's any value to it since we're about to long rest.
Tend the wounded, I don't think comes up really often unless you need like unless you don't have like healing powers or if you don't have any spell slots. So you can dress the wounds, at which point your patient can treat any hit dice rolled to determine the hit points they regain as having rolled their maximum value. So that's kind of what tending the wounded does. So if you are doing a long rest, it really won't come into play. It's more for like short rests.
Right, I'll just do my train thing and keep watch for the rest of the 4 hours.
Okay. Dr. O, is there anything you would like to do?
I'd like to investigate the treasure chest we stole from the owlbear.
Okay.
From the owlbear.
He's not gonna need it.
Brecker, is there anything you would like to perform?
Nothing particular. Brecker's just gonna keep watch as well.
Okay. Mr. B.
Keeping watch, especially over the doctor, while she gets distracted by her in studies.
All right, and Vivacity.
Since everybody else is keeping watch, I feel like I don't really need to.
Yeah, you can stick around.
Yeah, like I said, I'll stick around. Maybe
I didn't
tell.
say stick.
What did you say?
I
did you-
said dick around.
Dick around. Well, I can
Like-
I can dick around too, just fine.
Yeah.
I'll, maybe
Did you
practice. Is making any noise going to put us in any danger, even if it's like soft noise?
You are in the wilderness,
Okay.
so with all the dangers that come with being in the wilderness.
So no.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to take out my flute and play a gentle, haunting refrain.
Ooh. Bards, I think you have this. Maybe it's... Yeah, you have a Song of Rest.
Then I play a gentle, haunting
Yep.
refrain, Song of Rest.
Oh, that's for a short rest. Okay. Yeah, so Song of Rest is a feature that you get for being a bard. But yeah, okay. So, Ace, playing pretty song.
A haunting song.
Okay,
Pretty song.
so as the night goes on, we will see why is that? Oh, that's why. Everybody, please put themselves on the map wherever they wish to be.
always my turn. Bye.
Mr. Bubbles would regain how many hit points? Or I'll just do all of them because you used mending. Did anyone else do any healing on the way?
I didn't.
Okay. Don't remember hearing that.
Don't think it was ever mentioned.
I'm sure you could have short rested on the way. I don't get hit by things, so I don't worry about.
No, that would definitely be activity, so you wouldn't be able to get a short rest. You have to not be doing any strenuous activity. Okay, so.
Yeah, remember, I swung my sword one time and that broke a short rest, so
True, my bad.
taking a couple steps would also count, I assume.
Yeah, it would kind of be considered trailblazing since you're not following a trail and you're going through the wilderness, so. Okay. If I could get Melian, Brecker, and Mr. B all to make me wisdom perception checks. If your result is 7 or lower, you can take 8 instead.
I think I'll take 8. Yeah.
Oh, so close to the 20 again.
Right? Ugh.
Mr. B, as you are settling down for this camp, you hear a slight buzzing. Ever so faintly on the wind nearby. Is there anything you wish to do?
I'll grunt an alert.
What is
Like-
it, Mr. Bubbles?
I'll put a hand to the side of my head, like where an ear would be.
I look up and around, trying to hear something.
Do I hear anything?
Dr. O, go ahead and make me a perception check. You hear it too. A light buzzing, carrying on the wind.
Where's Gundren?
Know what that is? Can I identify it by its buzzing?
Make a nature check. Sounds like a very large mosquito. Very large.
That?
Perhaps even more than one.
I think that might be mosquitoes. Like, very large mosquitoes. And I guess I'll prepare my weapon. What direction do I think I hear the buzzing from?
To the
I think it's
northeast.
coming from the northeast. And I'll prep my weapon, and if I see a giant mosquito, I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm getting my my bow and arrows.
All right, Dr. O. As you are looking about, you see a trio of large, insect-like, gross-looking creatures. I don't know if you have these identified.
We saw one inside the castle, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
But
that was a
I'm-
different one. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
You see this nasty looking bug with a long, I can't remember what it's called, proboscis, maybe? This horrid flying creature looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. Its legs end in sharp pincers, and its long, needle-like proboscis slashes the air as it seeks its next meal. They are looking about, flitting from tree to tree, but they do not seem to have noticed you. Your camp is too well hidden.
I'll point them out to people and be like, I don't think they see us. Do we want to shoot? And also, do I know what they are?
Make me see what.
If I can see them, can I do a nature check or something?
Yes, so you can make an intelligence and nature check to identify these.
Can I see them?
Yes. Now that they are pointed out from the shelter, like pretend like you're really well hidden and everything.
Okay.
Just pretend.
Oof.
I know nothing.
Melian, somehow
Never
you do
seen
not
those.
know what these are. Dr. Offbay, you know these are known as sturges. Sturges feed on the blood of living creatures, attacking and draining them slowly. Although they pose little danger in small numbers, packs of sturges can be a formidable threat, reattaching as quickly as their weakening prey can pluck them off. A sturge attacks by landing on a victim, finding a vulnerable spot, and plunging its proboscis into the flesh, while using its pincer legs to latch onto the victim. Once the sturge has sated itself, it detaches and flies off to digest its meal.
Do we want to deal with them or we want to just go to bed?
At the sound of Brecker's voice, the sturges suddenly look straight in your direction. And they begin investigating.
I think got the day wrong on that one. I don't sound like a giant machine.
Oh, my bad. At the sound of Mr. B. At the sound of Mr. B, the sturges begin investigating, looking around to see where that sound came from.
Get one.
I'll motion at him like, can I go kill him?
Or I might as well kill them.
They still cannot find where your camp is,
I know, right?
but they do not appear to be leaving.
I'm just gonna shoot one. If I can. Can I just shoot one?
If you shoot, you would roll initiative. Or wait, no, so they don't know where you are, so you would have surprise. Yeah, you could shoot, which would begin initiative, and you'd essentially have a surprise attack.
I mean, sounds good to me. Does everybody... What's that? Thumbs
I'll
up?
throw a javelin.
Okay,
Sure.
everybody, please roll me initiative.
Down.
You're still
And-
doing better than me.
Wow.
Combat commences.
Gundren can stay in his tent.
Same with-
Sturge 1 is going to flit about, not finding an entrance. Taking us to the other... Wait, no, it's a surprise round. My bad. Melian, what do you do?
I'm gonna prepare my bow and arrow, and I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
How far away can I shoot at it? Do I have to approach?
From your short bow, let's see. The range is 80, so as long as it's within 80 feet, you're good. Anything
Okay, yeah.
anything beyond 80 up to 320, you can still shoot, but it's with disadvantage.
All right, so I'm gonna go for Sturge 3.
That's a hit.
Alrighty, and how do I do the? Oh, it's a 1d6. Okay.
You said this is surprise, so we have advantage, right?
Yeah.
No man. Okay.
Yeah, you can roll it. I'll roll it. Okay.
So it was a 7.
Oh,
1d6 plus 5 is a 7.
you just double click the 1d6 plus 2, and then it does the damage for you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Do I shoot it again? Use it again?
Do you have extra attack? You wouldn't
Oh,
because
no.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you still only have one attack per round right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The surprise round, essentially, you get advantage on your attacks.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So, okay. So I think that's it. I don't have anything else I can do. So it's just 7. All right.
Okay.
I love how the triggering event for initiative is the character who goes last in initiative.
Right.
Yep.
Brecker,
Okay, that
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
you're up.
Alright, well, seeing everybody initiate combat, Brecker's gonna... Yeah, perfect. He's gonna just stand right where he is. Well, maybe he's gonna get a little closer. Like 5 feet closer. He's gonna... Actually, no, he's gonna go all the way up to here so that he can kind of protect Gundren from these things. He's gonna cast Sacred Flame right there on Sturge 3.
Okay. It succeeds on its saving throw.
Alright, well,
That Sturge actually died from Melian. She missed the damage. So I'll give you another.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I'll give you another on the on another Sturge. Go ahead and roll again.
okay.
But wouldn't it be the... Alright.
It succeeds
Alright, well,
with a 22.
Yep, no difference at all, and he hasn't really had a chance to rest, so he can't do nothing else. That's his turn.
All right,
There we go.
Mr. B.
Alright, I'm gonna scoop up the doctor and put her up on my shoulder so she can see better. And ready an attack.
What
in
is
case
the
one comes
trigger?
Closer.
Okay.
Yeah,
When
if,
one
if
gets
one
in a-
comes, like if one comes close enough to attack us,
Okay.
like her or me, then I'll attack it.
Gotcha. All right, Gundren is going to kind of groggily say, what is it? What's all the noise? Vivacity.
Yeah, attack it.
Vivacity, you have received initiative.
Well, so we didn't complete any sort of rest, so I have nothing, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Fucking fantastic. All right. Well, I can use a cantrip, I guess. Right?
Yep.
They're weak.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can still use cantrip.
All right. Then I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on. Okay, it's targeted. All right. Shoom. Yay.
Brilliant ray of ice energy shoots out from your palm, but the Sturge is small and easily dodges it. You miss, unfortunately, taking us to Dr. Offbay.
Are you supposed to have advantage? Did you roll with
Oh
advantage?
yeah, roll with advantage. I have this surprised. It must not be a condition anymore. All right, go ahead and roll again, Vivacity.
All right.
You do it because you do have advantage for surprised.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
No, we'll take the other one. All right, Dr. Offbay.
Oh, my inventory is very confusing now. I have all these weapons. Here's mine.
That is a hit on a 23. Go ahead and roll damage. The Sturge perishes in the air as the bolt streaks across, it falling limp as it is launched a few feet backwards. There's only one left. But it is the Sturge's turn. Now that it has seen you, it is going to attempt to make its way in. But it is repelled by the rocky defenses in front of it. It cannot get in. Droop is going to run out. I got this one!
Oh no.
And he is going to jump in the air and swat at it with his scimitar, scoring a hit.
Attaboy, Drew.
Oh my god.
The Sturge is split in two in front of Droop.
That's my boy!
He turns around with the biggest smile on his face. Hey, I killed one! You see that, Mom?
That's amazing.
I scoop him up in a big hug when he comes running up towards me, and I'm like, you did it. You're the hero.
Yeah, I got it. I lined up my shot. You know, I've been watching you. I've been watching Brecker a lot too, in that big Tin Man. Oh my God, they have so much power. But I'm like, if I could just do anything similar, I just swing my sword, you know, and just kind of hope it hits, and it hit. You know,
It
it
sure
was so
did hit. It sliced the fuck out of that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I am pretty tired. I'm gonna go back to my tent. The rest of you have a great night, but remember I did that, and it's tell tales.
I'll write a song in your honor.
All right, and we may go back to our rest
Whew.
as the Sturges showed up right away, almost right as you were falling asleep. Say it is.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's sleep?
Traveling. When do you actually?
Melian's not even gonna like sit and meditate like she usually does. She's just gonna literally just crawl inside the tent and just pass out.
Really? Sunset would be around. Let's see, we're in chess. It's March. Probably around 6 p.m. Okay. So 6 p.m. beginning your rest. Going through the rest of the night, apparently uneventful. And at this time, everyone can level up their characters. So we will start at the top with Brecker. What are you taking a level in?
I'm going to keep to my level of cleric,
Okay.
level 4. And as for my ability scores, I'm going to improve my wisdom by 2. Bump it up to an 18. Which should give me
Okay.
2 spells instead of just 1 this time around. Trying to remember exactly what my cleric spell list was. Alright, no, I can just prepare. Oh, no, man, I prepare to do fresh new spells.
Yep, so your cleric level plus your wisdom score, I believe. So a total of 8.
Yeah.
Right. And your hit points go up to 31.
Nice.
I'll give everybody a... Stress is cleared. Nobody has hit a breaking point yet.
Except for that one goblin, I think.
Yeah. You also have cantrip versatility, so if you want to, you can exchange a cantrip.
Which I actually want to do that, because I
Ooh.
do also get some new cantrips. A new cantrip I can use.
Hey, what cantrip?
I can't even remember why I took it, because I got dark vision. I'm going to switch out light for Oh. Let me pull the cantrips list real quick, sorry.
No worries.
What do we have? Okay. Switch it out for Spare the Dying.
Okay.
And then for my 4th cantrip, going to take Toll the Dead.
Okay. Let's see. 2, 6. So you can prepare 2 more spells.
Yep.
You get level 3 spells now, or when does that?
Not yet, no. That's at level 5.
Sure. All right. Brecker should be completed. You can work on your spell list. Dr. Offbay, what are you taking a level in?
Artificer.
Okay. Oh, damn.
God damn it, Bob.
That was scary.
I'm assuming he's taking a level of barbarian. Okay.
They just keep going.
Are
You
you
just have way too much fun with that.
are you taking ability score improvement or a feat, Dr. O?
Sentinel feat.
A feat.
Oh, right, doctor, not Mister.
I'm taking the feat we talked about.
The 2 have
Oh,
become
yeah,
1.
yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
And then the ability score improvements that come with that would be for history and investigation. And I would like to switch out one of my what are they called? Infusions.
Okay.
I want to remove Armor of Magical Strength and take on Homunculus instead.
Okay. Homunculus Servant.
First.
Okay.
I think that's it for me.
You should get some spells, I think.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I get them next level.
Okay.
Yeah, artificers aren't like full spellcasters, I believe.
Yeah.
You get all the magical items.
You get like is it half your? Do you prepare or?
Yeah,
I don't remember. Yeah, so you should get half of your. Oh, there it is. Spellcasting. Okay.
I have everything in my spell list, so I just prepare, and then
Yeah.
I don't have more on my list.
So it's half your your intelligence modifier plus half your artificer level. So you would get one more spell you can prepare.
Neat. Okay, cool.
All right. That is done. Melian, what are you taking a level in?
I'm gonna take another level in Druid.
Okay. Okay, so you gain some hit points, cantrip versatility, so if you want to exchange any cantrips, you can at this point. Are you taking an ability score improvement or a feat?
What feats could I take? Exactly. I'm not sure.
The list of feats is available. If you want to kind of consider outside of session, then let me know. We can do that.
I can do that next time. I think I'll just go with improvement right now.
Okay.
I would like to increase. Let me see. I think I would like to bump up my wisdom.
To 18?
Yeah.
Okay. And I can send you over a list of feats that would probably do well as if you want to just ask the group, you can send that in Discord too, and I'm sure they'll give 2 cents. You can get some more spells as well.
I believe I can get another cantrip and another second level spell, right?
I believe so.
Alright, so for cantrip, I would like... I would like infestation.
Okay.
And let me see what other cantrips. I think the cantrips I have are pretty okay, guidance and thorn whip. So I'm just gonna keep them. And I get another second level spell. So I would like, and you let me know if I can do that. Can I have Wither and Bloom?
Yes, you can.
All right, then I think that's the one I'm going to go with. Yeah.
Where is that from? I don't seem to have it on.
Let me see. Oh, I don't know if it's.
Oh, I know why. Yeah. You can have it. I just don't have that on Fantasy Grounds yet. The Spelljammer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep. So I will get that imported.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a note for myself. Okay. Mr. Bubbles, Barbarian, I assume.
That is correct.
Okay. Another level of Barbarian gives you Moss hit points. You're at 45 now. Do you want ability score or you wanted the feat?
Sentinel feat.
Yes, Sentinel.
Fitting.
Okay, so when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
Right.
And when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. Okay. That should be all for that.
Amazing. That's gonna be such great power boost. When things get terrified and try to run away, doesn't matter if they disengage. I'll hit them either way. Cut their Achilles, because I set their speed to 0.
Why stop at the Achilles? Just take their whole feet off.
I mean, basically. If they're lucky enough to survive, then yeah, then at least they're still living. Like, if they're still alive, then they can't move. If they die, then they also can't move.
Why is this telling me your HP should be 31?
Yeah, that's my HP.
Whose?
I'm on
me?
I'm on D&D Beyond. I don't
know. Why are you wrong?
should be. It should be 40. I had it on manual. Okay. All is good. All is figured out. You're specialized. I'll figure it. Good. And last but certainly not least, Vivacity.
Howdy.
What are you taking a level in?
Bard, of course.
Okay. Excellent. We have a bunch of purists. Love it. Love it. Multiclassing is cool, but I'm just
I might try that next time, but this is my first go around. So
yeah.
I'm gonna play it safe.
Not a huge fan of it because I think it just kind of lowers the power of your actual class.
Yeah.
Unless you really know it. Yeah, unless you really know what you're doing.
Yeah, there's certain dips that you can make that really complement each other, but it's not everything. Not everything goes together.
Okay, so you have Bardic Versatility, which allows you to replace one of the skills you chose for the expertise feature with one of your other skill proficiencies that isn't benefiting from expertise. And you can also replace one cantrip you learned from this class's spellcasting feature with another cantrip. Unless you want to confuse yourself maybe a little bit, I wouldn't.
Okay, so I get one additional cantrip and one additional spell, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and I get to... How many skills do I get to add proficiency to? Or do I get a point to?
So let me look at this. Bardic Versatility is an optional class feature. That's what I was speaking about. For spells, you get one more cantrip and you can know one more spell.
Well, I want to learn Minor Illusion.
Okay.
And I want to learn Invisibility.
Ooh. Illusion. Invisibility.
Anything else I get to do?
Looking, you can increase an ability score by 2, or you can increase 2 ability scores by 1, or you can choose a feat.
Okay, hold on.
So feats think of them as like passive skills. So if you've played video games and you take like a bludgeoning feat that you do extra damage with bludgeoning weapons, think of it kind of like that. So feats can be powerful or can be really powerful, or they can be like really situational. If you're unsure, I would suggest looking through the available feats outside of session and letting me know.
Okay.
So for now,
I'll do some thinking about it because I think that's what I want to do. I want to take a feat.
Okay. Yeah, and we can definitely discuss that in the Discord as well. For now, let's see.
Nomad.
Yeah.
I have one thing I need to correct too, Nomad.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Instead of you looking for the Withering Blow, I think I'm gonna go with a different one. I think I'm gonna go with Spike Growth instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works. It's a very good spell. Okay, and
That's
then Mr. B, what did you have?
I believe I'm supposed to have 3 rages and not just 2.
Oh, I just haven't updated that.
Yeah, as of level
Okay.
3.
Oh, 3 rages. Does
I only
your...
just noticed that on the player's handbook just now, so.
Okay. Oh, as of level 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Your damage should remain the same, I think. I think at level 5
the
it goes
damage,
up.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's still +2.
Okay. So
It actually doesn't
Vivacity.
go till 9th level.
Yep. So Vivacity, what ability score? We can bump your charisma up to 20. It cannot go beyond 20, and then you can add 1 to another skill. If you do it to wisdom, you'll get a modifier bonus. So that's kind of my suggestion. And then when you look through the feats, just let me know, and then we'll retcon and fix it.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Beyond
Excellent. We are now, each of us, level 4. And we can
You're not boss.
break camp. Yeah, I'm level like 50, bro.
You can't go
Hey.
past level 20. You
Not
can't
if you're
go
the-
beyond 20.
Not unless you're the DM.
That seems sus.
Okay, so
Hey.
resting through the night, you all awake to the sound of rain.
I don't wake up.
Well, you know what I mean. As dawn comes, and you have finished your rest, it is now the 14th day of chess. What do you do?
It's like drinking, but I don't have to do any work.
I would say it's actually still dark out because it's only 2 a.m. after you finish your full long rest.
Where are we heading? Are we heading to this cave or Phandelver or what? And she'll like rub the goop around her eyes as though she's like actually rubbing her eyes awake.
Yeah.
Said words, Mr. Bubbles.
Those were words.
Part of me wants to check in with Sildar, but
What? Sildar made it out alive?
How we
Oh,
say
Moradin's beard. I thought he had perished. Still don't understand a word you're saying, son. Sorry.
I know, I started taking this. I think I like talk. Actually, I'm saying real things.
Yeah, I know. We can
That's
tell.
why I love it. Well, some of the times I'm just screaming or like yelling at people, but like this time, what I actually said was Sildar didn't get out alive. We got him out alive. Like, but nobody knows.
Agundi, we saved Sildar. We found where they ambushed you and we got him out.
It's good, good. Be great to see me, old friend. Perhaps a trek to Phandelver first would be in order. Give us time to provision. Maybe my brothers will show up. Who knows?
Maybe. Do you know the lady who runs the Miners Exchange?
I believe her name's Halia, if me memory serves me. Always caught me as too good of a bargainer, if you ask me. Those who are quite skilled in the ways of mercantilism usually have ulterior motives. Didn't spend too much time dwelling on it, I just noted her in me head.
Be wary of her. We have reasons to think that He might be involved with this whole black spider business.
Oh?
We don't have evidence to prove it, but it's our gut when we were looking for you around town.
Black-hearted lass, she might be. Aye. Never too soon to count some out who might be spiders of their own.
Just keep your wits about you.
Surely. I never dealt too much business with her. Actually, stayed clear of her. Didn't want her to scout out me own mine before I could land a hold on it. You know. Did most of my business with Barthen.
Makes sense. We visited him as well. Right, let's get on the road then, if that's what everybody wants to do. I'll look around at the party members.
Please.
All right, on the road again.
On the road again.
Hey, that's my job.
I couldn't resist.
You're so valid.
Yeah, sometimes when the words are said, it just sparks the
bard-
inspiration.
The bard jumps out.
Yeah. All right, so you all break camp. Take your time to eat some food. Speaking of, I'll need everybody to take a ration from their inventory from last day as you settled down for camp. Take 1 ration from your possession as well as 1 pint of water for the trail that you trekked to get to the horse. You could do that in your inventories, please.
All right.
And as we are about to set along once again on the trail, I would ask...
Did you say 1 full ration or have the other half?
The other half.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did get to open that owlbear chest from last night. Just saying. We can do that later.
Oh, yes. Good you brought that up. So, in the owlbear's chest, after you spend some time cracking it open, using all of your artificer's tools, in short order, it does open. And you find a total of 120 gold pieces, 90 electrum, a potion of healing, and 2 scrolls.
Overnight, did I have any kind of opportunity to check out the scrolls?
Yes. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check. Okay, you identify a scroll of Revivify. If you want to... Let's see, so you need 6 hours of rest. Yeah, you could identify the other one. Go ahead and make me another Arcana check, please. And a scroll of Silence.
I don't think I can use either of them, but neat. If anybody else can use one, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to put them in my baggie here.
Can I use what?
A scroll of Revivify or a scroll of Silence.
If it is on your class spell list, then you can.
I'll take the I'll take the Revivify spell. Nobody else wants it.
Can you give that to Parker, please?
Okay.
Oh, I can learn silence.
And then that can go to Viv. Can she have the Charm Person one as well? I can't use it.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'll take it.
Revivify to Brecker. And then Silence to Vivacity.
If I'm not mistaken, I have a Charm Person somewhere as well.
Like I need a spell for that.
Yeah, Scroll of Charm Person. Vivacity.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Excellent.
Just to clarify, I only require it to be on the spell list. I don't have to exactly have the spell slot for it, right?
I believe. Let's see.
I don't have to actually be. I'm not actually required to be able to cast it. I just need to have it on the list. That's what I'm trying to ask.
Also, I do have fireball.
Yeah,
if any-
it does not cost a spell slot. The scroll allows you to cast it. You just can't recast it because it's used up in the scroll, I believe.
Okay, so I could cast it as is if I needed to.
Yeah, I believe so.
I just wanted to make sure because I can't quite yet use the level 3 spells.
Yeah, and materials are expended when the scroll is created, so you don't need anything other than the scroll.
Yep.
Yeah. So there we go. We got 1 free revival.
Basically.
Nice.
We get insurance in case somebody decides to try to go tame a dangerous creature.
A magical beast.
Yeah, ironically, it's because of her that we found it.
Who could it be now?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember anything.
Okay. Let's see. Stuff. All right, so we are starting at 2 a.m. Would you like to set out right away for travel?
Yeah.
Might as
We'll
well.
see why not.
Let's do it.
Let's
I'm
go.
surprised Gundi isn't being a bitch about it and forcing us to.
Oh, he's grumbling. You heard him.
Yeah, he's been a real jerk.
All right, who is
To his
going to be...
saviors.
Who would like to be basically like the traveling guide person who manages the travel? Basically, it's the person who decides the pace and what the destination is.
all at once.
Nah, that's too much responsibility.
I mean, if it's just
I can't communicate, so
I mean,
Wrecker, do you want to take it?
that's what I was about to say, but Wrecker would go ahead and do it if nobody else wants it. Take it on.
Okay.
If we'll probably just travel at normal pace.
Okay.
And we're heading to Phandelver, right?
Yeah, we're going to Finland first.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
So, traveling at a normal pace. Let's see. What activities would everybody prefer to perform? We will start with Brecker.
Since he's taking the... I guess he's going to drive the wagon since... I guess it's kind of what he's doing.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a dexterity animal handling check.
Sure thing. Not his forte, but hey. Yeah, I didn't think so.
All right. Dr. O, what would you like to perform?
I feel like I usually do the horse, and now I don't know what to do. So I need a moment. Can you come back to me?
You could navigate, which would help that check. And Vivacity has made a map, so that helps with the DC as well. So that's an option. Melian, what would you like to do?
I would like to scout.
Okay. Please make me an intelligence investigation check.
Alrighty.
With 15. Okay, Mr. B, what would you like to do?
keeping watch or whatever.
Okay, make me a wisdom perception check.
Oh shit.
Or Vivacity, what would you like to do?
I can also keep watch if that's okay.
All right. Please make me a wisdom perception check.
Jeez, with these rolls.
We're all picking stuff that we're not great at.
I'm actually really great at perception. Speak for yourself.
What do you do? They distributed money across the party?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I didn't mean to do that. Hey, you can't have that though. That's mine.
Yeah, that should have already been distributed across the party. I'm not sure.
Made a devil's bargain.
Yeah, she made a devil's bargain. Droop is going to emulate Vivacity in every way possible, doing the exact same thing.
May you roll better than me, my son.
Ooh, he rolls an 18.
Oh my God, Droop, you're amazing.
Droop, best boy.
And Gundren. Let's see. Dr. O, what would you like to do?
I don't know if I can do this now or before we left or whatever, but I have the right tool for the job, and I would like to make my smith's tools. I think I tried on a previous journey. It takes like an hour.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, and then is that all I can do, or can I also navigate?
I'd say you could probably do that while you were breaking camp. So yeah, you can navigate.
Okay, then I'll navigate.
All right, please make me an intelligence navigator's tools check or a wisdom survival check.
I've lost.
What are these rolls?
Right? Jesus.
Melian's the only one who did remotely good now this time around.
We're gonna be.
It's a miracle. Usually it's the other way around.
And of course, Droop also is just baller.
Droop has been rolling.
His initiative is just like crazy. Every time he's at the top.
I feel like I'm looking at like Droop's map and like turning it every way. I'm very confused, thinking it's Viv's map.
Gundren is going to sit next to you, Dr. Offbay, as you attempt to navigate, and he is going to basically do that whole thing where he's kind of like telling you what's what.
Oh god, he's side seat driving.
He's
Probably fair.
he's backseat driving right now.
Oh god. Can't stand people like that.
That's why we're lost.
Are you sure you know where you're going last?
No.
He does
no, I'm not.
roll a 17. Okay, so travel activities at a normal pace. Let's see. There is some rain. So adds 3 to the DC of the grasslands and foothills. 6, 7, 8. Actually, -3 for that. Okay, yeah, you find your way forward easily enough. You break for midday, which point I need everybody to remove one more, what do you call it?
Ration.
No, the
Half.
pint. One more pint of water. Yep. And then breaking for midday, a half ration. I couldn't think of the word pint.
Being level 50, you should have allocated some of your ability score improvements to intelligence.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's not the intelligence, it's my RAM. My RAM is going out.
The
Random
mockery.
access. Yeah, I've been
The
viciously
mockery
mocked.
is vicious.
All right, and after taking a half ration, we can continue on the second leg, which I guess I was reading it wrong because whatever travel activity you pick is what stands for the day. Otherwise, probably takes a little bit longer than it needs. Camping for the night. Let's see. So 1 square is basically 5 miles, and you can travel at... normal is 24 miles per day. You are on a wagon, so that'll add... say the... let's see. So we'll say 27. Pretty much 30. Yes, you actually make it all the way to Phandelver.
Perfect.
Go us.
Finally, read through and understood my own shit well enough to realize that I was counting the hex squares wrong before.
Wow.
1 hex square is 5 miles, but for some reason I was thinking it was 25. Yeah.
What?
Took a lot longer to get there than to get back. You enter into Phandelver with all of the townspeople happy to see you. Is the map.
All of them?
All the ones that you see.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what about the people whose like sons we murdered because they were red brands?
All right. So, entering in from the top, where would you like to go?
First assumption, I guess, would be to straight to the town master.
Yep.
Hey.
To Sildar.
Town Master's Hall.
Obviously, when it comes to Yarno, he died when he was trying to escape. There was no other way. In case it comes up, that's what
Yep.
happened.
Would
And I
make
would
sense.
give no more details than that.
All right. I have all of you on the map now. Feel free to move about and see fit. Change to...
Oh,
What happened
Though,
with my
is he friendly
smaller?
though?
Is there any way to like permanently have it smaller?
Mr. B, you all right?
I don't...
Yeah, you said move around as I see fit. So I just went batshit crazy.
Apparently, as you see fit is go stupid. Go crazy.
he starts hacking all over the place.
Christ.
I imagine Sildar will be in here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to make only your token. There is a way that I could do like all tokens as smaller, but I don't know about yours. I don't know if it's a thing.
What?
She was asking about her token size. If she could permanently have it like scaled the right way. Giant Mr. B.
Nice, tiny.
As you arrive, you see, same as always, Sildar Hallwinter speaking with Harbin Wester. He looks at all of you approaching. Oh, that didn't take much time at all. Oh, thank heavens! Gundren walks into the door. Sildar! They see you're still alive and well. And Sildar rejoices back.
I'm riding back to off day.
My fantasy grounds closed off and then I got in, but it's all glitched.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's really glitched. I can't even see Gundren's or Sildar's icons.
Wow.
I'm going to Try something. Stop sharing and then share. Did that fix it?
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Give me a second. Keep going. I'm gonna see if I close this again and try to log back in if that's gonna help.
Okay.
Oh, we found where Gundi was being held, and we've retrieved him. Unfortunately, Arno escaped when we were raided by the Black Spiders team.
Well, not everything can be helped. He got some sort of fate, even though I wish we could have given him one in Neverwinter, but as they say, the life on the road is not for those who can't handle it. It is good, my friend, you are back. There is news.
News? Oh, of what? Oh,
Well,
look at Melian.
Gundren is out of the loop. So, I take it you have informed him of everything on your way here?
I mean, we were kind of just chilling.
Well, a quick recounting. Gundren, your brothers have not been seen in quite some time. I fear the worst. But, of course, you dwarves have your tricks. Perhaps they are just holed up in the mountain. One can hope so. The red brands that you have been noticed of, they have been taken care of by these fine heroes. They had started amassing and terrorizing the town a little bit more, even going so far as murder in your absence since you have seen them. They were headed by the man known as Glassstaff, which turns out was Jarno Albrecht himself. What? No, Jarno. Oh, that yellow-bellied. He always did strike me as one that would seize the opportunity when he would find it. Didn't know he would be so black. Ah, yes, Jarno. He has met his fate, though, on the road, as they say. And we had arranged a transport to Neverwinter for him, but he did not make it. And Gundren spits on the ground. Puh! To those who deserve it. Well, I'm back now, and I've come to claim me own. This news of this black spider is not good. We should take care to figure out what we can do to stop whatever it is he's planning. I don't know if you've heard any more word of him, but we must make our way to the destination as soon as possible. And you see that as Gundren says destination, he's kind of looking at Harbin. Doesn't really want to speak on it too much. Sildar says, "Ah, yes, all in good time. Rest your weary heads from the road. We will set out as soon as possible." And Harbin looks about. What's going on? What's all this talk about a destination? And Sildar responds, Nothing you need to worry yourself about. Don't worry. Why don't you go out and back and go fetch some more documents. We have more to discuss and go over. And then Harbin is kind of shushed away. Sildar says, wait here. As a matter of fact, go into that other room where we can speak in more private matters. And Sildar takes you all over here, where you go down the steps.
Trying to move.
I'm trying to move too. It keeps refreshing my map.
You gotta go through the doors. That's not a way through. That's like a that's like a little stage.
I think.
Yeah, I was stuck there too.
Yeah, I think I'm stuck under everybody, so.
All right. Once we have everybody, Sildar speaks. Gundren, it is good that you are okay. But, as I said above, I feel for your brothers. We have not seen them in such time, and I have spoken with many of the townsfolk here in Phandelver, and none of them have spotted them. Been missing for about a month, from my recollection. I fear if they are in Wave Echo Cave, they are unable to escape. The Black Spider himself, or herself, cannot know, likely has them holed up. From all the information that we have found, this Black Spider knows much of your operation. I fear they have followed you to the destination, and in your absence, as you found these adventurers, Black Spider has made their move and is only trying to shore up its own defenses in this time. Ah, yes, my friend. This is ill tidings. Gundren speaks up. We'll have to root him out. The dwarves have kept the drow at bay time and time again. And all of you, what are your plans? Will you be on your way, or will you help this old dwarf in one final bargain? I promise it will be good for you in the end, should you succeed.
You've helped me and Mr. Bubbles a great deal since we've got here, and we're happy to help you with your problem. I don't have anything better to do.
Aye. What about you, lass? As he looks at Vivacity.
Well, I suppose.
And the rest of you? Melian, Brecker, do I have your aid?
I've come this far, might as well see it through to the end.
Well, we still have our contract to talk about, and I believe that with the new development, there's going to be new clauses to it, so I'll be more than happy to join.
Ah, surely. It is this cave that I was speaking of, all the way back in Neverwinter. Wave Echo Cave of times lost. A great ancestral mine of my own people. We had been searching for centuries, ever since its loss to the orc hordes that scoured this area in ages past. Me and me brothers had been searching for quite some time, making expeditions southward along Phandelver, helping here and there to bring Phandelver back to some semblance of mediocrity in the frontier lands, an outpost of sorts that we can use as a base of operations. Well, we found it. The entrance to Wave Echo Cave and all the treasures within. I fear now that we were followed. This Black Spider was on our trail. And though I trust me brothers to have held it at the entrance, the deviousness and the cunning of the Dark Elves cannot be understated. And I fear we must make haste to the Wave Echo Cave, for its riches are that which I promise in part to you, Melian, and to many of you. Gotta find my place here.
I do have a question, though. Did we not spot a drone that was keeping you? It was a changeling?
Yes, that was a doppelganger, as you have seen. The killing blow showed the truth. That one only sought to pry as much information from me about the cave as it could, though I would not give. As dwarves are of stronger stuff, no poisons will lead me to divulge my secrets. Vierith, I believe, was her name. And she was just asking around for how many others knew of Wave Echo Cave's location. Even though there weren't any, I didn't let her believe that. I told her there were others on their ways, of which I would not divulge their information. I am only glad you showed up in time as you did. Do not know how much longer she would have kept me alive.
Full fingers read minds? Why would she even have needed to pry anything from you?
That I do not know. I dare say I am not too keen on my information and histories of doppelgangers. I only know that they can change their form. I did not know it myself until I saw the body upon the ground. I suspected it was a drow, an agent of the Black Spider.
Only read minds. Okay. We're gonna continue.
Well, do you know of this black spider? Do you have any idea of what we are actually facing, or, what are their strengths? How many they have under their control?
I'm afraid I do not know too much information. I am coming into this situation myself. Sildar probably knows more than I do, and I look forward to a debriefing as he looks to Sildar, and Sildar curtly bows his head. But I know enough about the drow. An evil race dwelling far below. They rarely ever come to the surface. At all. Their coming brings bad omens indeed. As for their defenses, I'm not sure if this is a large operation or singular. My guess would be singular. This black drow likely works on their own. Wouldn't want to share the spoils with others. They are sensitive to the light, I know. Other than that, great workers of magics, fel, and all that. They are also very good in their mastery of weapons. Some of them have great blessings bestowed upon them by their queen, the Queen of Spiders herself, Lolth.
So they're not only skilled with the weapons, but also with spells, huh?
I do not know what weapons or magics this black spider wields, but if it's a drow, I would be very wary. They have innate spellcasting.
That makes things more difficult for us. Do we have do we have any backup, Sildar, or is just gonna be just us?
I wouldn't want a large force, all the more to take over the mines. If my brothers are dead, I fear it is only I and Sildar that can defend it. I'm entrusting this to you, both for your bravery and your heroic deeds, but also for your discretion. It will not be for nothing. I will arrange for 25 gold pieces each for your assistance so far, and the promise of a 10% share of the mine's wealth once my operation is up and running. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds like a good
Yeah.
for me.
10% each is amazing.
We'd be set for life.
No, not each. As a party. 10% for all of you together.
I mean, so obviously, he can't understand anything I'm saying. Never in actuality, but Like, to be fair, he just said 25 gold each and 10%.
That's
I was like, that's awfully generous.
So just
too
to be
generous for
clear,
a dwarf.
Yeah.
I apologize, but I cannot deliver the spoils of me ancestors to those outside. So
You
one would
literally
say
just promised it.
semantics.
Semantic.
Well, I am in agreement.
Sounds good to me. Me and Mr. Bubbles are just trying to get a life start, and that sounds like a good way to get there.
Yeah, even just 10% for all of us sounds like a pretty fair cut of the deal.
Aye. The riches of the mine would set all of you off quite well, even with only 10% to be shared between all of you.
So it's 2% each.
2%.
Yeah.
4% for Dr. Alfay.
Excellent! He claps his hands together. We are in agreement. All right, well, we might want to provision and see what all we have together to spare. I will speak with Sildar. And the rest of you, on my bid, go about your way and we can meet back before the sun is down. Because it is still the afternoon so far.
We had a bunch of quests and stuff, like side quests to do. Did we want to do any of those?
Yeah, I'd like to take care of some side quests maybe on the next session. There was the one that the pretty girl gave me.
For the Banshee?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this time
Oh, yeah.
wondering what? And also, that sounds way better than the side quest.
There's
We gotta
also Thunder Tree.
We
Yeah.
gotta go for that max completion, man.
Well, can we do things afterwards?
There is Thunder Tree.
But I mean,
Gundren does say...
In our hearts.
Gundren does say, I would not tally with these other quests. Time is of the essence. One can only know what the Black Spider is up to.
Of
And if we
course you
tarry
think
too long, their defenses might prove too much for us to assault.
But our offenses might not be enough.
My offense is plenty.
We do have a living battery ram.
That is true.
That's true.
And as
I barely use it, but legitimately every time I attack a creature, I can make them make a save, like a strength save, or push them 5 feet.
Yeah,
It's
literal.
like I can just push people around all I want.
All right, and as we end this session, Sildar speaks up. He says, one more thing, quite interesting. I've heard murmurs of a new figure that has arrived in town. Shortly after all of you departed on the wagon, actually. I myself have not seen him, but many here have, and he has caused some worry. I say he, though I'm not quite sure of the gender. It is a cloaked figure, wreathed completely in the cloak. Nobody has seen its face, or even the color of its skin. But some say that he has come to them, asking some questions, and it leads quite some worry. The voice is described as low and guttural, almost growling in a way, quite unsettling to those who it has spoken to. It asks about a great iron behemoth and a small child in his care.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said, uh-oh. I was like, I know where this is going.
I would take care about town and perhaps try to evade as much notice as you can, though your arrival, I'm certain, has spread around. Hopefully you have a safe place to stay. I do not know what this figure wants or its capabilities, but the fact that it asks such pointed questions, obviously of the two of you, I bid you caution.
Leaving tonight, right, Gundren?
I'm sorry, what was that?
We're leaving tonight, right, Gundren?
Surely, we can leave as soon as possible. As long as you are well provisioned. The way to Wave Echo Cave isn't too far away, but one can never know how long a journey might take.
So, this might be bad. I don't know how bad, but probably really bad. Can you guys do the shopping, and me and Mr. Bubbles should, hide until it's time to go.
Yep, sounds good.
And don't let them know anything about us.
I like.
Who? Who do I not know? Who said that?
Exactly. You've got this. She'll put, like, a goopy hand on Viv's shoulder.
Record just gives a very suspicious glance down towards the doctor.
Don.
His eyes squints a little.
I mean, considering this is coming from the pair of no mercies.
Yeah.
We should go. We should get out of here quickly. And maybe
Yeah. Let's do that.
Actually. All right. Thank you so much, everybody.
All right.
That is the end of the session. And we are now on part 3, the last part of the Lost Mine of Phandelver. So with the way things are probably going to go, I would say just because you complete the object of the campaign doesn't mean it's over. The reason why I say that is because the side quests, if you really want to do them, we can definitely do them. But I wouldn't say you have to do them before we go to the next part. It's not like if you don't do them, you lose them. You can always do that after. So yeah, just leaving it out there because right now it would make sense that you do the mines first. But yes, thanks to all of you for showing up. We are well on our way to Wave Echo Cave and the wonders that may be found within. I will see you all once again in 2 weeks' time, which will be September 18th, provided that still works for everybody.
Yeah, why
Yep.
not?
Works for me.
All right,
Sounds good.
excellent. And so I will say good night to all of you. Thanks for playing D&D with me. I will see you next time.
Good night.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Man, that was good. Whew. Pretty much got through everything that I had planned for, which was nice for once. I didn't over prep. I prepped just the right amount. Perfect prep. Thank you to all of you out there for joining and playing the game, or watching me play this game, putting this on for people. If you want to play in a campaign yourself, go ahead and check out my Games Master profile on SPG, startplayinggames.com. I am trying to get a group together for Curse of Strahd. We have 3 players. We had 4, but then they had to drop out because of scheduling stuff, and then we got 4 again, and then one of them had to drop out. So hopefully we can get that worked out. It's gonna start. It's going to be one of these days. And if you are interested and you are available on Wednesdays between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Central, definitely ask about that. But for now, we must sign off. And so, our heroes have saved Gundren, finally finding him at Cragmaw Castle and defeating King Grawl and Vierith, the drow, which is actually a doppelganger. They have scoured that castle and defeated the Cragmaw Horde, the Cragmaw Goblins. They are now in Phandelver, and we will be traveling to Wave Echo Cave for the Forge of Spells interred within. Thank you to all of you out there who have tuned in, who continue to show up and support this. It's always great having you around. Thank you so much. This has been the Tavern League.